Hey, adventurers, and well met. Thank you all for joining us for another lovely, lovely session. Actually, the last session of Prisoner 13. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Inspiration has been doled out. To remain, turn into some basic healing potions. Nothing too exciting on that front. But as we get settled in here, who would like to give us a little recap of what's happened recently within Icewind Dale?
Please be extra detailed, because Wid just pops in, like, idle animation now comes with a I hate tuberculosis pin.
Let's see, we started at the end of a fight, I believe.
Yeah, and we left Mira in that room with one of the speaking stones and started to explore the rest of the prison down here. And after fighting some acid doors and whatnot, we were eventually able to find the room that Prisoner 13 was in. And it also had a giant statue that looked an awful lot like a shopkeeper that some of us had met back in town. And the statue had an inscription, and it had a wooden plaque below that read, "For my loving Teresa, may your strength walk not only markets, but troublesome prisoners as well." And so after talking to Prisoner 13 for a bit, Robin decided to go ask Voda to call Mira on the speaking stone, ask about the statue, As soon as Robin tried to leave the room, the statue came to life, and the door was sealed with a magical barrier. So, those of us that were in the room with prisoner 13, the statue, while Voda and Oster fought the door, and then during that fight, after we defeated the door, but before we defeated the statue, Oster noticed a blue glowing coming from the room that had the acid trap door earlier, where he ran to it and found the switch to deactivate the statue. So the statue is technically not broken, just deactivated. But during that fight, Brock let out prisoner 13, and now we're on our way out of the prison. But guards found us again, specifically Torment. And so now we're fighting Torment. We're at the top of the round. It's Voda's turn, but Voda has been mind controlled.
Oh my god,
Oh.
thank you so much.
So we are in a bit of a pickle.
All right, fantastic recap. Nicely done. Okay, yeah. So with that great recap, we are pretty much all caught up. Voda, let me look through our chat here. And I had you roll me a d6. You rolled. What did you roll? I see a 6. Yes, so that is this here. Number 6. Yeah, so you must use your whole turn to damage your party as severely as possible as if they were your enemy, and to help newfound friends to the fullest. You make save at the end of your turn with disadvantage. So, oh boy. All right. So with that, we are going to jump right into it as camera pans back over to Voda. Here, get some battle tunes. As what do we see as camera pans back over to you?
My eyes are just completely black. The sort of elemental glow that was coming out of them from my elemental empowerment is just completely gone. But I am still crackling with energy, so I'm gonna do some backflips over here and land a 24 to hit on Oster.
Oh,
That does hit.
8 bludgeoning. I spin around and I do it again. 21 hit.
That hits.
For 7 bludgeoning. And then how about some of this? I'll do a flurry of blows.
The 15 misses, the 23 hits.
All right, 9 more bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
Are you screaming anything while you're taking Oster's tokus?
No,
Oh.
I'm completely silent. It's almost like I'm unconscious the way I'm moving.
Ooh.
It's like a puppet.
Yeah.
I went to school with someone like that.
Let's see. I can't take one of these things off. That was the dodge action.
Yeah.
Is that the end of my turn?
Oh boy. All right.
Do a
I need
save
you to
or
make
no?
a save. Yes, please. I would like you to please make me a save. Charisma saving throw with disadvantage. At least for now.
-1 and disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. You see,
Zero.
Voda is still, their eyes blackened, taking a sort of martial stance, but their backs, they're sort of like hunched down a little bit more, quite literally almost like a puppet on marionette strings. As this happens, Oster, as you're basically getting your ass kicked by Voda, Prisoner 13, she looks at you and sees now some bruises forming and seeing this person who's supposed to free her. She looks at you and says, well, you would think you would have some sort of camaraderie being a team, but... Alright, just give me a sec. And she sort of like, almost nonchalantly, sort of almost chuckles to herself and starts closing her eyes and slowly running her fingers up and down her arms in sort of swirling patterns. Oster, you begin to see a soft sort of blue light emanate off the top of her forearms. Robin, you're up.
Excuse me. Okay, I am going to first open my character sheet, which I realize I had not done yet. And I am going to move here, and I am going to fire an arrow at the Fist of Bane that is wounded.
Sure. Moving to position, aligning a shot, and... 10 goes wide, clunks against the stone wall behind them.
Okay, and then I guess I will move back here, away from the crazy monk, and end my turn.
Okay. Speaking of which, the two Fists of Bane, these sort of grunts, these sort of lower levels of these worshippers, followers of Bane, they raise up their maces and clang them against their shields with a loud, harmless sort of thrum. But they hold their position and just swing wildly at Barack. Total of 2 swipes from both of them. As they both go wide, nowhere even close to getting past that heavy, reinforced adamantine plate armor. Wood, you're up. Oh, they end their turn in your bubble. Let me make wisdom saves. I believe they fail for your Spear Guardians.
For my
Why don't you
Spear
reroll me the
Guardians.
damage? This has been a bit.
Yeah.
You have Spear Guardians up.
We do have Spirit Guardians up. Centered on my double. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I press this. Yeah, and then I press this.
Perfect. Both failing. So the one that missed the arrow, still just almost nonchalantly scoffing at this swirling just mist of constant radiant energies just cutting through them. As they get ready to raise up for another strike, it just flies through their chest and they fall down wordlessly, collapsing to the ground, dead. Second one, severely wounded but still up with pixels.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then for my action, it does not appear that this will break my concentration. I'm going to cast Command on Voda by throwing, by throwing some fan fiction into his face and screaming, "Halt!"
Can he get advantage because it's fan fiction?
Ooh.
Against
And he
Voda, yeah.
likes the fan fiction?
Apparently, he's a very big fan of mine.
I do canonically like was fanfiction.
Alright, so what I'll do with this, before that goes off, since it's fanfiction, you know canonically like fanfiction, you can immediately make a charisma saving throw with advantage. And then the effects of the spell might happen after the fact.
It's some good Dragonborn.
Still charmed. Now, make a save normal.
Now wisdom save. DC 15.
Oh my god.
Killing me, Phil. Killing me.
A flicker of recognition.
Oh,
See in
Jesus
my
Christ.
eyes, but then it goes away immediately.
Oof.
Oh shucks.
Wood. Anything else?
That was an edition that hasn't even been published yet. I think I'm gonna situation. I think I'm gonna scamper a little. Ames.
Wow.
Yakshamosh. Wheelaska. Put a stash. And that'll be my turn. Thank you. I'm gonna try and get out.
All right. Up next, War Chaplain of Daylight Savings. Their name just kind of, a little nameplate just forms on their armor. Somehow, magically, it's like it's been just kind of slapped on there wetly with almost like a little bit of fur poking out. They kind of scoff at, of course, Brock here. They are in the radius, so what would they do? All right, I got an idea. As they're standing within the Spirit Guardians area, they just grab their two swords, clang them together, raise up both their arms, and sort of point both of these blades at the copy of Wood. Magic forms from the tip, this sort of like blackened, swirling light that you could almost see what appears to be like gauntleted fists fly through the sparkling light as it grabs hold at the copy of Wood. Magic kind of fades through it, and they cast Dispel Magic.
Unfortunate.
Your Spirit Guardians. That's their whole turn, though. They're going to stay where they are. Daylight Savings does it again, making darkness happen once more. Haha, funny. All right, so let me get rid of that. I know this is a bad joke. Let me get rid of the aura. So you're no longer concentrating. That spell has been broken. Oster, you're up.
Alright. I am stunned for my turn and can make a charisma save at the end of it.
Gotcha.
18.
Bricks,
I think that
you
passed,
regain
right?
your abilities. Yes, it's DC 14.
It specified that's the end of my turn, so I believe
Correct.
that does mean I can't move or anything, right?
All of it, yep.
All
That's
right,
your entire
Brock.
turn. Yeah. Brock, you're up.
Alright, I am going to... I think I'm just gonna attack. I think if I pull focus, I think we'll get through this. So I am just going to attack twice. I'm going to attack the... or I'm going to attack Torment.
Okay.
I will take a roll
Hits.
twice. 15. Yeah, 15. Same thing.
All right, yeah, you slash upwards. His shield gets kind of pushed out of the way as you cut the side of his shoulder and forearm. He winces in pain. Roll
And
15 points of damage.
I
Go
will
ahead.
also do a... fucking... Also going to do a psionic power. An extra d8 plus int of force, which is 10 force.
Damn.
And I will do another
10
attack.
force.
19 hits.
19 just barely hits.
And 15.
But 15,
yeah,
yeah,
15.
he's looking pretty beat up so far. Not wounded yet, close. As another cut kind of pulls to the side to kind of slash again at his shoulder area, just above his shield. And as he gets ready to kind of reposition. Brock, anything else? We'll go to the War Chaplain of Fibromyalgia.
I'm just going to do a second wind, and that's it.
Okay. All right, my other War Chaplain here. They, with the spell now gone, opens up more of their abilities. So they are... All right. since I'm feeling like a big jerk today, they too raise up both their swords, clanging together, kind of point, but this time a softer, almost like a twinkling light, very velvety, kind of gently falls on top of Brock. Brock, you feel this weight kind of pull you down, almost like a slumber, or this kind of feeling of just wanting to let it all go. I need you to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Throw. I assume this isn't relating to being poisoned.
No, this is hold person.
So, I think I'm gonna try this. I am going to use. Where is it? Tactical mind. Yeah. I'm gonna use another second win. I
Failure
do a
ability check.
D10.
Rather than regaining hit points, roll a D10 added to the roll of your ability check.
Oh.
Oh,
The good part is though that that doesn't consume second wind.
Oh, awesome.
Also says ability check, not saving throw.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Well.
Well, an ability check. Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Not that it mattered.
It's okay. Good idea. All right, you are now paralyzed, which sets this up perfectly. All right, now that the War Chaplain, claiming the two swords, pointing at you, this sort of shimmer of dark light, you can almost see these like gauntleted fists gently like rest on your arms, holding you in place. Torment raises up their warhammer, kind of turns to the rest of you, does a little smile and says, "Watch," and starts swinging for the fences at Brock. So, paralyzed. While you're paralyzed, incapacitated, obviously can't move, fail the saving throws for strength and dex. Attacks automatically have advantage, and if it hits, it's an automatic crit.
How does it work with my cloak? I don't think my cloak has any effect, right?
No, this would no. I would say this nullifies your cloak because
I think it says
concentrated magical ability. Yeah, but luckily, because that armor is still fucking strong, you're also immune to crits because of the armor itself, which is nice. Yeah. So this is just having advantage. First one doesn't connect. Second one doesn't connect.
Oh, and fuck, dude. I may be paralyzed, but I'm fucking smiling.
And he's like, and he is going to shift slightly to here. That's his turn. Finally, Prisoner 13, standing there using her full sort of turn here to just focus in. Her hands glow this sort of softish blue light as she gently reaches out towards Vola, kind of grabbing him on his forearms, and looks up at him and says, "Let go." This light leaves from her wrists all the way up his arms into your face and kind of gently washes over you as she uses this. Where is it? I had a special thing here. Grapple. There we go. She grabs hold of you. Magic kind of washes past. I forgot to also edit that. That should also say the charmed ability as well, so it just cleanses every sort of status debuff that you have for grappled, paralyzed, restrained, as well as charmed. So you are no longer under mind control, Voda. That is her entire turn. Voda, you're up.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to punch my friend some more.
Rude. Only Joe gets to do that.
I still can.
shake my head. You can see the darkness clear. And I give her a thumbs up. Run over here and kick this guy's knees out.
Torment or the Fist of Bane?
The fist.
Okay. As you approach, you notice that the sort of light surrounding Torment, it almost seems to be absorbing light, sort of gently sort of floats around the fist. You can see that it's sort of creating this sort of protective shell.
Okay.
Goes wide. Segwin connects, punching at Torment. Or rather, using the staff here. Oh, at the, not Torment, the fist.
Yeah.
Connects. Swirl.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to think if it makes any sense to use another elemental effect here. I don't think it matters against these guys. So yeah, 6 bludgeoning.
Spin, yeah. Spin around, kind of dodge the first one, and as you do, the staff connects, cracks him in the neck, falls down. Dead.
Oh. Well. That was my flurry of blows. So... we're gonna then step over here. And see what I can do about the War Chaplain of Daylight Savings.
All right.
These are just my 2
Quarter staffs.
regular
Both those
attack.
hit. Thunk thunk.
For 23
For
bludgeoning against this gentleman.
24, it looks like. To get an extra
Yep,
point.
24, you're right.
No problem. Yeah, you just crash thunk, thunk, right into his ribs. Lunges down in pain. Wounded.
Let's see. Say. Elemental strikes. When you deal... I don't think that applies. Go next.
Got it. Robin, you're up.
Okay, I move 10 feet up this way, and I assume that for the purposes of sneak attack, the fake wood projection does not count as an ally.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I thought the fake wood
Okay,
is gone.
No. Just the spell on the fake. The fake still is there.
In that case, I am going to shoot my bow at the War Chaplain of Daylight Savings.
Okay. Lining up a shot, flies true, thunks into the War Chaplain.
17.
Piercing his chest with exactly how much you need it. The arrow flies true, right through the heart, and then falls face first. 2 swords clanging on the ground in front of you, Brock. But that was not the one who's concentrating. That's a shame. So Brock is still... Sorry, I forgot to put this on this guy. But yes, he is now dead. Nicely done. Where's my... There it is. All right, Robin. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't like being next to Torment, so I am going to use the rest of my movement to get as far away from him as I can. And
Sounds good to me. Alrighty, Wood, you're up.
Okay, Wood is going to scamper and will give some kitty kisses to Oster in the form of whichever healing is the one that you touch.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds. These level cure wounds, and I want it to be a level 2.
to level 2.
Yeah, it's 48 now. 2d8 per level.
That's insane. Okay, so that'll be 27 to Oster.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, thank you.
And then, as my with my last final 5 feet of movement, I am going to stand on top of one of these boxes and just kind of loaf up.
Sounds good to me. Alrighty, loafing up. Oster, you're healed up.
Still a little groggy and confused. He just sort of steps to where he can see the one who did this to him. It was this guy or this guy who cast that mind controlling.
Torment was the one with this sort of not even a spell. It's like a class special ability, being almost like a chosen chaplain of Bane.
All right, and then he's gonna blast him with I think.
I will give him partial cover because he's sort of around the pillar. If you're using a ranged spell.
I moved to where I thought I had a view, but I can get a little closer in if... Would I, like, here have...
So basically how I'm ruling this is if my line crosses over the corner of the pillar.
Okay.
Yeah, if he was here, he would be no cover. Here, he has partial cover.
So I can move up to about here, then, to get a better view.
Totally open.
And I'm gonna Scorching Ray.
Alrighty. Two of the beams go wide. One does connect.
It's not giving me my
Second
modifier on this, it looks like. Oh no, it is. I just rolled really low on that. Okay, never mind. I'll roll the 1 damage.
Okay. All right, yeah, so this, several of them go wide as he kind of like deflects or ducks out of the way. One of them does kind of strike, we'll say like his like other arm here. But you notice that as it kind of looks at it, kind of just kind of gently shakes it off and scoffs at you. Looking at him, you could tell definitely by his descendancy, he is a tiefling, so he is resistant to fire.
All right, I'm gonna use a bonus action to activate my innate not the innate sorcery. Increase this magic for 1 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, which is my magic boost, and then I'm gonna step back a little further.
Works for
10
me.
more feet, so that's all my movement. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, Brock, you are paralyzed. With that, what you can do is target make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. So Brock, please make me a wisdom save. Breaks. You are no longer paralyzed.
Nice. I don't know why I have the summoned icon on my character.
That's a good question. Just get rid of it. I can't remember.
In for some effects.
Yeah. It's probably gone by now. It probably was this effect of what Torment was doing. Okay, but Brock, that is that. War Chaplain Fibromyalgia. Let's see if he regains something special here. Nope. Okay, they are going to step to the side, get closer to Torment, playing their two swords together, point them at the Oathbreaker, as this softish light kind of gently falls on top of Torment like a shroud. Small, sort of gauntleted fists gently lay on their shoulders as they cast good old Death Ward, protecting Torment. That is their turn. So they are Death Warded. Speaking of which, my turn. So, the Oathbreaker, now seeing that some of his disciples and minions have fallen, looks at Brock and Voda. You know, I was only going to say maybe one or two of you needed to die. We could have figured something out. Maybe you stay a little bit. Maybe I can sway you to the teachings of Bane. But now, I think your brains on the walls will do much better. And they are going to... I think they're going to stay where they are, raise up their mace and say, "Bow before the Black." And I would like everyone within 20 feet. So let me see here. Hey, oh, this is lovely. This goes through the walls, keep in mind. So everyone within the radius, please make me a charisma saving throw.
I noticed that in my inventory, I have a necklace of Bane. I'm guessing, would that make me...
You have advantage on this saving throw.
Oh, advantage instead of disadvantage. All right.
Yes.
Charisma saving throw.
Correct. For this effect, you have advantage. 25, success.
What's a 16?
16 is a success. DC 14.
I want to use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
It's still not good odds.
No.
Meet
Meet. Okay, so those that failed, you were going to take 10 psychic. Everyone in the area, no matter what, even if you succeeded, you're going to take 5 psychic now. So those are for a success. Let me double check. So prisoner 13, she passed, so she only takes 5 psychic damage. And those that failed, can you please roll me a d6 and let me know what you get?
Got it. 5.
Uh-oh.
5. All right. This is immediate. Voda, please attack the nearest ally in a fit of madness with a melee attack. Use all attacks if able, and then fall prone after this effect.
It's okay, I can take it.
Just everything you got.
13 to hit.
Miss.
Wide.
Miss.
11 to hit. I'm assuming, like, no bonus actions, right? Like, I'm not doing a flurry of blows, anything.
It's as many as you're able to do without basically using a class thing. So if for you, it would be a total of 3 attacks, because you could do a bonus as your... you don't have to use flurry of blows, but you could still use a bonus attack to strike. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I'll bonus.
Ding.
Clanging against your armor.
I don't even need my cloak.
Just not even connected. But after that, you immediately fall prone. So you're now right in the ground.
Having his way with me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Who else failed? Oh my. Brock, you failed, right?
No, I used my...
16.
Oh, wait.
Gotcha.
No, I was wrong. I tried to use the fucking thing on saving throw again.
Yeah.
I think I will use my inspiration then.
Okay.
Because I don't like this man. Yeah. Let's go.
Success. You resist. And now Torment's seeing that most of you have resisted. All right. And they are going to step up to Voda, who is now prone on the ground. And boom. Attacks with advantage against Voda. First one. Youch. 9 magical bludgeoning, 4 necrotic. You are already prone, so you can't re-fall prone.
To do a thing.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and kick at his swing to deflect the attack.
Okay.
When an attack hits you and it includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, which it
Yep.
does,
Yep.
I can take a reaction to reduce the attack's total damage against you by this much, 21.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
On the ground, you do a little spin kick and.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, please describe it. Yours is better.
Yeah, basically just like on my back, and I just do a kick flurry to like kick his weapon to the side as it's coming down. on me.
Swings again with advantage after you deflect.
Yeah. That one hits.
9 magical bludgeoning, 6 necrotic, and last but not least, one more time with feeling.
Meets it, beats it, meets it.
Perfect. And as he brings the mace down, you see that there's more of this sort of darkened energy glow at the head of the Warhammer. Thump. As he uses
Hold on.
Unholy Smite after the fact.
Oh, this is gonna wait.
I'm already down. So I guess
I
I'll take
might
it.
be able to prevent some damage depending on how much he's doing.
Okay. He's using this at 2nd level.
Oh, I might not be able
So an
to help.
additional 17
Yeah, I
points.
can't help.
of
I'm sorry.
necrotic damage.
I can't prevent that.
So yeah, I'm down from the.
So this is all one attack. So luckily this isn't like a failed death save. This is all just an empowered strike.
Super overkill, dude.
Super overkill. Yeah. Just want to make sure to get the job done. And then now with the Warhammer sort of bloodied, you dying on the floor, he just looks at Brock and looks at the rest and says, and points his Warhammer at Prisoner 13. Go back to your cell, or this one gets it next, and points it at you, Brock.
I give him like a shrug
That
of
is his
like,
turn.
you've tried and you failed, so I don't.
He growls at you. Alright, so concentrating on, sorry. So that. Buff.
Okay, so he is still alive.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. It doesn't matter. I could just move these guys just around the battlefield. You know they're dead.
Thank you,
Okay.
Holy DM.
No worries. It bothers me too. So Prisoner 13, she is, now that she's sort of used some of her energy to kind of help Voda, seeing that Voda has gone down again. For Morden's sake, she runs forward, and she will. Yeah, she's just going to rush at Torment. And as she rushes at Torment, you can kind of see a wave of energy just kind of wash over her. She seems to winces in pain, especially within this aura of energy around her. She swings at Torment, but as she does, this is done with disadvantage. Both swipes, these forces of fists are empowered with energy, but this sort of energy around Torment just kind of pushes back her fists, and he kind of just does one of these with his gauntleted fist. Back to your cell while you still have fingers. Voda, you're dying.
I'm dying.
Death save, if you please. Success. Robin.
10, 15, 20. I am going to shoot at. I guess at Torment
Okay.
with my bow.
All right, lining up a shot. 15 goes wide, sadly. Dunks
Okay,
into the
then
stonework.
Use the other 10 feet of my movement to go over here and end my turn.
Alrighty, Wood, you're up.
Wood takes a sniff of dust off of a library book as if it was cocaine, and then proceeds to use a bonus action to move the double forward. And so Wood, the real Wood, has eyes locked on Volda, and then proceeds to use said library book as a bit of a sniffing snort, trying to get Voda up, and then proceeds to just do a light tap to cure wounds. That'll be 15 healing to Voda.
15 healing.
I'm going to lay still with my eyes closed
Okay.
until it's my turn.
Okay. Give me a performance check with advantage.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I'm using the help action, or not using the help action, but I'm like
14. They're not really paying attention to you, so I'm gonna make. This is with disadvantage. He's not. He the one. He thinks you're probably dead. The ward chaplain though. With disadvantage though, 10 still thinks you're dying or dead.
Sick. Okay.
Wood. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty, Oster, you're up.
I'm gonna toss the feather token you gave me at the beginning.
Ooh.
Qualls feather token. That is an action. I have the text of it. Ah, you have it up there. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So as a bonus action, I can make a attack.
Yeah, let's I guess, yeah, since I forgot to make a token for this, once you draw like a circle, you can do if you go into the draw tool, you can do an ellipses, you can just draw something within 10 feet. So that way we can use that as a base point.
1 second, gotta move stuff out of the way of where the...
No problem.
Regular... No, ellipse, there we go. 10 feet away.
Perfect.
Alright, tiny object, different types of feather exist. Whip. Token appears, floating whip takes its place. You can then use a bonus action to make a melee spell attack against a creature within 10 feet of the whip. With an action, with an attack bonus of +9 on a hit, takes 1d6 + 5. As a bonus action, you can direct the whip to fly up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 10 feet of it. The whip disappears after an hour. Okay, actually, I'd misjudged the distance. Do you mind if I slightly retroactively say I'd move?
That's fine. First time using an item, it's not a big deal. We'll move these guys out of the way.
10 feet, so I need to be up to here. So within 10 feet of it, as an action, use a bonus action to make a melee attack weapon. As a bonus action. Okay, so it's my bonus action now to attack, and on future turns, it's also a bonus action to attack. Yep, I'm gonna swing, and that is with a +9. So I'm just gonna 20 +9.
Bam! Connects.
I'm going after Torment right now.
Perfect. Yeah, this magical almost whip just strikes and snaps at him, hitting his chest.
And it's 1d6 + 5.
Mm-hmm.
Force damage.
Force. All right, goes through. Growls in pain. Who did that?
Do I need to keep it within 10 feet of me?
That's a good question. As a bonus action, we can fly up to 20 feet, and I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't even say you need to look at it.
So I'm gonna step a little further back again.
Nice. Yeah, you could just throw it and run and then have it just keep attacking people. Okay. All right, Brock, you're up.
All right. We are going to just attack twice, as we do.
Okay. Classic.
It's Torment. Oh, let's go.
Oh, booey.
Let's fucking go. I'm gonna roll that twice actually, because that is
28.
Smart. Let's go, and yeah, 28.
Big slash. gutting his stomach, wounding him. You see this sort of crimson blood fall to the ground, and as it does, you see just small little wisps of black smoke. Kind of wipes his face, blood starting to trickle down from his corners of his mouth. It's pretty good, but I'm not done yet. He is wounded. Okay.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Give yourself some DM inspo for the double crits on the boss.
Oh, 27 too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Actually, let me make sure that's actually 27. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh yeah.
It is. Holy shit! And as
my God.
you caused the clouds to cry over here, and I need to close the window because it's fucking pouring rain out. As you do that.
Hell yeah! Let's fucking go.
That's what he meant when he said Brock was next.
That's a good line. I like that. Fortunately, it wasn't unfucking. The other campaign would have been sick.
I am so lost with the other campaign. Oh wait, but you have the magical item that lets you roll from the random table, right?
Yeah.
Is that... Yeah.
It's not rain. That's hail.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
shit!
Dang.
Straight up hail. I've never even seen something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like glass raining down. If you look down at the bottom thing, it looks like fucking glass. Okay, yeah. Obviously, the gods were real happy with that. Crash down. Torment is severely wounded now, but still in the fight.
I will say, has that one suit you?
He doesn't even respond. He's just kind of like growling, trying to figure out what to do next. Anything else?
Probably should have done a psionic thing, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Okay. Or Chaplain. They are going to see if they cover their special. They do not. Stinks. You're kicking ass. They really don't like you. You seem to be doing a very good job. So what he's going to do is he's going to point one sword. This sort of like a blackish light kind of forms into a fist, kind of waves it in the air, spinning it, as they're going to cast Sacred Flame, a modified version. I need you, Brock, to please make me a dexterity saving throw. It is necrotic instead of radiant. Oof. All right, so 12 points of necrotic. And then they are going to... So they're going to do that. I think they would then swing their other sword at you, Brock, in retaliation, just trying to get some damage on you. Clings off your armor, and in sort of frustration, they are then going to look at Torment and sort of do a nod. They kind of twist their swords back, and as they do, this like sort of soft light kind of lands on Torment, and you see Torment seem to be a little bit more invigorated as they use some divine orders to force Torment to make another attack. And guess what? We're attacking the guy on the ground who's just got healed with advantage.
No, he thinks I'm dead.
No, yeah, he rolled like a very low.
You're right. Thank you. He'll attack prisoner 13.
Joe.
Thank you. But we'll swing at prisoner 13 instead. A total of 24 points of damage. She's going to make a save. Thank you for keeping me honest. She's going to make a save. No, she's fall prone. No, she is looking a little beat up. Still in the fight. That's my chaplain. And now officially Torment. Let's see if I regain my special. I do. I would like everyone within 20 feet. You know what time it is.
My God.
Is that a
Please
charisma?
make me a charisma saving throw. Would you have advantage?
Fuck.
Fail with Brock. Fail with Wood. Fail with Prisoner 13.
That means it beats it.
Yes, it does. Meets it, beats it.
Finally, with my -1.
All right, so Brock, Wood, Robin, are you within range? You are, Robin. You rolled for me. Perfect. All right, so let's go down the line. We'll do Brock first. Brock, roll me a d6. Those that failed take 9 psychic. Those that succeeded take 4. Oh boy!
Oh, I know what a 6 is.
No. Oh no.
Oh Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
Oh. And Robin rolled a 5. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Let's see what Prisoner 13 gets.
PPK.
She gets a 2. Okay, that's not too bad.
Honestly, I've never experienced a TPK. I don't think I'd be upset.
Yeah, but it's. I don't think it'll happen now. It's gonna be close, but I think we'll still survive. This is what my guess is. All right, so he raises that. First, let's go with let's go with Robin since you're the top of the list here. Again, everybody, if you haven't taken the damage, please do so. Robin, with a 5, you attack the nearest ally in a fit of madness with a melee attack, using all attacks available, then fall prone at the end of the effect. So whoever is the closest.
Oster and Prisoner 13 are both 15 feet away from me.
Prisoner 13 is prone, which makes them more susceptible, meaning that they're a better target.
Okay, so
boy.
I have to attack Prisoner 13.
Yep, I need you to stab the prisoner with advantage. Oh no.
Okay, so I assume I get to move.
Yes, you run up to them, stab them, and then you fall prone. That's a hit.
Do I have to do my sneak attack damage on it too?
So it's not as severely as possible. So it's just a melee attack. So you don't have to use your sneak attack.
Okay, so it's off this. 5.
All right. Not nearly as bad as it could have been. So yeah, you kind of raise her arms, she's trying to figure out what's going on, and you fall prone. Up next, Brock. The worst possible case. I need you to spend your whole turn immediately right now to basically be as brutal as possible.
So that would be against Voda, right? Even though he's faking being dead.
Well, would you be aware that he's
That's
Voda?
true. Make a perception
Brock
check. I'm going to give you disadvantage on this.
Doesn't Brock have to wait until his turn?
No, this is an immediate thing to happen right now.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Really? The 6?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you use your whole turn.
You're right. My apologies.
Oh.
So 6 is on your turn.
Oh.
My apologies. I should have clarified this. 5 is something that's like a in between things because it's like a lesser thing. Because the idea with 6 is like the whole turn is around because you can like, if say for instance you're a wizard, you had like fireball, that would be like you could blow up the entire room and kind of plan it and all that. The 5 is just like a quick little fit of madness. So you are correct. My apologies. 6, same deal for you, Wood. So both of you are temporarily mind controlled. Give yourself a little icon. And Prisoner 13, she rolled a 2. So she is prone. So I'm just going to say she's not able to move. I think that's fair. She's already prone. Okay. And with that, Voda, as you're on the ground, 2 swipes with advantage, right at you.
Isn't still.
Still.
Go ahead.
You wouldn't know
Oh, you're
Voda's dead or not dead.
correct. Correct. I keep forgetting that. Little special things. This would then be on prisoner 13. 17. She's down. She's dying.
How much over damage is that?
26 total, so 2 points over.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I could prevent that.
I hate to say this,
Mm-hmm.
but can Brock take reactions that are beneficial to us right now?
It's
So
not your
this-
turn yet, so this is. I would agree that yes, for this brief moment in time, then yeah, you'd be able to.
Oh, protect a field. So, see within 30 feet takes damage. You can take a reaction to expend psionic die. Use by plus intelligence. Okay. So D8 plus intelligence is 11.
So 11 subtracting that, so
Yep.
she would take instead of 26, take 15. She's still up. Pixels. Good save. Okay. And that is Torment's turn. Speaking of which, prisoner 13.
We're
Stands
gonna wish
up.
she's down.
Probably gonna wish. She's not
Oh, did
dead.
she roll a
Stands
6?
up.
She roll.
And I think
she
in
rolled a
this
2.
instance, she rolled a 2, so that was
Oh,
just
okay.
movement, but she was already prone. So that was, again, something that would happen in the interim. Yeah. So that's half movement. And I think what she will then do is use all of her actions. Since Brock, who's fully mind controlled, she would recognize this. Brock
I'm
is
I'm probably
closest.
looking south-ish, either at Voda or her.
Okay.
With
She
bad
skirts
eyes.
around, crawls over Volda. She looks at you. Her runes glow bright blue. Grabs hold of your shoulders and says, "Snap out of it!" And she is going to use her river tattoo. That's her whole turn. You are no longer charmed.
Unless she's using something special, doesn't that provoke an attack of opportunity?
From Torment? No, because she went like this. Oh, you're right.
I mean, technically, you could go like this.
Yeah, Wood's
Yes.
entity doesn't go.
Then she would go the way. Sorry, this is a lot of stuff to manage.
Yeah, no
Just,
worries.
Okay, gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, she would go in a spot that she would be accessible without putting herself in danger. So she will use that.
Didn't roll
Ignore.
over my body.
Yeah, she kind of rolls, steps over your body, gets around, helps and snaps Brock out of your mind-controlled state. That's her entire turn. Brock, you are no longer under their
Oh,
control.
yeah.
Okay. Voda.
All right. I crack my eyes a little bit. I see Torment
Crack
standing
your eyes.
above me,
Mm-hmm.
and I do a swift kick right into his chin.
All right.
17 to hit.
17 does not hit, sadly.
Damn, that would have been a lot cooler if that one hit. How would I chop at his neck? Oh my god, I'm rolling so ass today.
Oh. No.
So that was flurry of blows.
Okay.
So now I'll take a swing.
Oh
My
my
god,
god.
you guys. You guys.
Oh.
I'm failing. I'm not credit to team today.
Oh, no.
no.
That's so bad.
It is
Rolled
unfortunate.
well when you were swinging at me.
Well, I had some cool on-hit effects.
Mm.
That we'll see next time. Because I'm
Okay.
sure I'll survive. Go next.
Robin.
Okay, so it's half my movement to stand up.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll use 15 feet of movement to stand up. And now 10 more feet to get up next to Torment. I
Alrighty.
would like to use one of my luck points
Ooh.
to give myself advantage on this attack.
Okay.
I did not mean to click that.
No problem. I
was
figured you
trying
weren't
to click
unarmed
features
striking.
and traits to go use my luck point.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that. All right, with advantage. Let's see it. 22 is a hit. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good use of luck.
Oop, forgot to turn my sneak attack dice back on.
No problem.
$23.
23.
Okay, yeah, you duck around the bend, stab deep into the back of Torment. Blood kind of pools out from his side, basically stabbing in like his kidney area. He is almost so very close, single digits.
Figured the Death Lord yet?
No, you have not cleared the death ward yet. So he has to go below 0, and then it sort of procs, and then he's up back with 1 HP. So very close, but no cigar quite yet. But Robin, anything else?
Don't know that disengaging is just to move 5 feet is gonna do me much good, so I guess
mean,
I'll
he's
just
got-
stay here.
He's got 3 people next to him, so odds are if you're not next to him, he's not gonna give a shit about you. Would be my
And
opinion,
then I'll
but
bonus action. And Wood's gonna attack me next to. Well,
it's also true. So.
yeah, I'll disengage and go back.
Yeah, you can see Wood is seeing red, and eyes are locked on you. Like Boba eyes, murder mittens out.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay. Up next, Wood.
Wood ounces. Wood perceives Robin as insulting their one true pairing. Wolf Lathander fanfiction. It is personal. But also Wood is almost out of spell slots, so this isn't gonna be as bad as it would. Please roll a
On save.
Yep.
Oh boy. Inflict wounds. Success.
Nice.
So you get
That
half
is a
as
nat
much.
20 because I have +0.
Oh, they changed inflict. It used to be all or nothing. And strike. Okay.
So
6
you-
damage.
Yeah. The murder mittens are still out, but and then I become grown.
No.
No.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw with now just flat. Because it would normally be with disadvantage.
Yeah, you're like possessed.
How do
It's the
I?
bad one.
How do I make it so I don't go with advantage anymore?
I'll just take the first number. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
22 goes away. You regain your senses.
I look at the blood dripping off of Robin and say, "I'm so sorry. I know you would never say that about my Lothlander fiction." And I give him a hug.
Oh.
Ooh.
The murder mittens come out again.
Oster, you're up.
All right. I step out. We assess the situation because things, changed since last time I poked my head out. I will bonus action swing at the Torment with the whip.
Okay. There's a hit.
All right.
Okay.
Of course.
And Oster, how does the whip do it?
It's a whip. It's a weird magical one that sort of self moves. So I would imagine it sort of like doesn't just whip and snap around, because you know how as they wrap around something they speed up because all of that momentum is transferred into a smaller and smaller piece. So it just kind of like wraps around his neck, and as it goes it gets tighter and then slaps him in the face as it cinches so tight that he crushes his windpipe and maybe even spine. A little bit of a crunch.
Oh
as
my.
it turns at an odd angle.
And with that, sort of wordlessly, his eyes glow black and falls to the ground. Sort of this like plume of energy just leaves his body and just gently floats to the ceiling.
Death ward?
But then,
okay, sorry.
Exactly.
I'm jumping the gun.
But then, you could see the magic push him back up. And then locks eyes over at you, Oster, as the Death Ward shocks him back to life. That's what we call a fake out.
And then I cast a Sorcerous Burst at him.
Okay.
Lightning damage. I have advantage on this because I activated my innate sorcery.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that is. Stands
one away from the crit.
Let's see that damage. You know it doesn't matter. But even with a 5, you get to do it again. First time.
As lightning surges through him to bring him back up, I shoot more in to overload it, and he it brings him up, and then it keeps lifting him as he starts to shake and twitch, and then collapses right back down.
Fantastic. Torment. True to his name, he's tormented to the very end. No more. All that's left is, of course, the true devil, fibromyalgia. Oster, anything else?
I step back behind the pillar for protection, and end my turn.
Sounds good, Brock.
So you know the stone grinding on stone meme?
I am unfamiliar.
Fuck. It's basically like dramatic stone grinding on stone as someone turns around to look at something else. That's what I'm doing, except against the war chaplain. I just turn towards him.
Yeah.
And then I smile, and then I start whacking.
And then I start whacking. All right.
23.
That's it. Hell yeah. Big slash, 18 points, wounding him. Unless you re-roll that.
No.
Okay.
I will attack again. Missing.
15 goes wide.
But hitting, so 5 slashing.
5 after the fact. Okay. Raise. All right. Still up. Definitely wounded. And as they are followers of Bane, they are not going to just give up. So he will die fighting. No need to make a save. So they are going to... Okay, I think since you have been such a pain in his side, he now, seeing someone else use good old-fashioned inflict wounds, he will do so in kind. This time I have the old one, but let's use the current one because I forgot to fix that. So I would like you to please make me a Constitution saving throw. Thank you, Wood, for doing the spell earlier. DC 14.
Me?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm gonna use the new inflict wounds because they completely redesigned the spell, but I didn't realize it.
Con save, right?
Con save, DC 14. Yep, you
I'm
resist
locked
it.
in.
Magic washes over you. You take half. So he would have upcasted this at 3rd level. 2d10 unfailed. Actually, does it even... I don't even know. Then he'll just do it at 1st level. So you're just going to take half of this. Because this was my fault for not realizing they changed it. So 9 points of necrotic, and then he will just swing once with this longsword, which finally hits you. 7 magical slashing, 7 necrotic. Make a strength save or become sapped. That is their turn. Prisoner 13. Now with torment gone and this sort of aura around him dissipated, magic kind of fills back up at her fist. She seems empowered, wounded, and bloodied. Like a feral tiger pounces at War Chaplain of Fibromyalgia. 1 and a 2. Second one hits. 9 points. Still alive. Pixels of health. Voda, you're up.
I'm like looking at Torment, and I'm just so disappointed at all of my misses. I just like casually from here throw like a flaming fist over Brock's head at this other guy. Like, I'm so disinterested. This is using my elemental infusion ability that I can just casually toss a fist at him from over here. Oh my god. Okay. Now I angry stomp all the way up to him.
Tell him.
I stare at my hands. Something must be wrong with me.
What's wrong?
I'm getting angry now.
All right. Finally. Last one hits.
For 10 bludgeoning.
Take it away, Voda.
It just cracks him in the head.
And
I'm like not even happy about it because I just missed 3 times in a row. I'm like, no,
this is not
it's
satisfying.
whatever. Yeah, not satisfying at all.
Okay. And with that, adventurers, you have survived. So, now that the bodies are strewn about, regain your senses as much as you can. Let me change the tunes here. Give me 1 moment. Let me stop this. Okay. Prisoner 13. Cut, wounded, bloodied. She looks at you all. Been wanting to do that for months. That bastard deserved it. She kicks him 1 more time. I even overheard that this son of a bitch had to kill someone he loved or some shit. Get his power, and look where that turned out. Well, I am really appreciative of this little shindig you've got going for me. Why don't we get the fuck out of here, huh?
I agree. We need to get out of here.
Good.
I have a question, Joe. The
Yes.
feather. How long does it last? I don't see anywhere in that.
It was an hour.
It lasts an hour, but I kind of want this to be used more. So we're gonna do a slight tweak. I'm gonna make it last. Let's say it lasts a minute, but you could use it PB times per long rest. How's that sound?
Not a single use.
Yeah. So we're gonna change this from a single use to something because I want it should be something that you could use it a little bit more often. So PB times per long rest, we'll tweak up the wordage. So you can just go and kind of pick it back up once you're done.
Oster holds out his hand, it floats to it because it's still got some time remaining and sinks back down into the little token that he slips. I'm gonna say he actually keeps this in his hair now.
Ooh.
This is like a little, like behind the ear or something.
I like it. So, prisoner 13 goes and starts heading towards the door. You hear a door off to the north open up. Thumping down the way. You over here runs out, stops, says, "Oh, bye, Tamora's Graces. I was so worried about you all." And then looks at prisoner 13 dead in the eyes. She looks up at her. Get this image of this human woman standing at the top of the steps, dwarven woman, bloodied and cut, looking up and smiles wickedly at Mira. As you start to see energy course around prisoner 13's knuckles as she starts walking towards her.
She was pivotal to you getting out of here, just so you know. I understand you as a prisoner here may have issues with the warden. There is a lot going on, and she is vital to us getting where we've gotten, and will probably be very helpful to us getting out of here safely without, more potentially lethal combats.
Mira
She was locked up.
looks.
He was locked up too.
She was. Isn't that a bit ironic, isn't it? She looks Mira here up and down, and she sort of nods wordlessly. Yeah. Okay. Prisoner 13 spits in the ground, a little bit of blood mixed in with that nasty loogie. Okay. Well, I've got words for you later, then. Come on, my new friends. Gives you sort of like a toothy, with like a one tooth missing out of her smile, grin. We can discuss our friendship and payments after the fact, once we get some distance away from here. And you, she wags her fingers at here. You've been a bad girl just like me, I guess. Come on. Go find something to do. Not in here. And with that, I would like everybody to group up your tokens as we get to a new map. This is also a good time because I have to use the restroom. So, what happens now? The rest of you group up as you start heading towards the upper levels of the prison. You begin to hear these sort of like alarms, these classic sort of sirens wailing off in the distance. The sounds of fighting, you can hear magic and spells being casted, and you can occasionally hear check-in time, but now like screaming loudly. Check-in time for all of Zentarum thugs. Check-in time. Check-in thugs. Killing Zentarum agents is fun. Check-in.
Let's go.
This chaos upstairs. And as this is happening, and we'll see, I'll get this set up in the map here. As you get to the top of the steps, you see a silhouette of a figure. It looks like they're holding two heavy sort of like bags. They drop it, the sacks. You hear metal sort of clang. As you get closer, torchlight illuminates their face. You see another woman. Look down. She removes her hood. Prisoner 13 says, "Well, it took you long enough. Figured you would have been down here earlier if you had your friends come and help this little shindig, am I right?" You see the figure of Kella Darkhope look down and say, for someone that is paying me, you're not being so gracious. And looks at the rest of you now, like in this stairwell, her at the top, the rest of you, bloodied, beaten, climb your way up this stone spiraling staircase with just a few torches lighting in this like almost like tunnel of darkened stone. Your little disguises and fiascos was fun, but you left a world of shit for me to clean up, and now they suspect that they had a mole. So I'll be joining you for a time being, and we can figure this all out. Oh, and as she reaches into her bag, you notice, goes, "Oh shit," as she drops something out of her pocket. It gently sort of falls and lands on the steps. You recognize it's a crumpled piece of paper. She immediately darts for it and lands. We'll say at Wood's feet. Wait, no, just give that back to me.
Would like to pounce on it. It's stationary.
It's stationary. It's crumpled.
It's parchment.
It's parchment.
Oh my god.
Just give that back. Just please.
Uh, do I sense? It could be a romance letter. It could be a romance letter, Joe.
You open it up.
Yeah.
Please, it's nothing. It's just give it back.
Oh.
Is the noise
Should-
that?
She looks at you dead in the eye and just. Hold on. Yeah, I know. She goes and then grabs the paper and says, "You talk about payment and things. You know, I didn't have time to get my savings." And she looks at Prisoner 13 and looks at the rest of you. But I'm sure we can figure all this out. Money makes the world go around.
Wood falls prone and is just kind of squealing on the floor. You hooligan. Gosh.
And now, so then we get this shot of all of you leaving this sort of stone hallway as you ascend to the prison proper, as you start just hearing chaos. And we'll get to that after a short rest. All right, this is it. This is the last bit. All right, I'll see you all in just a sec. full of potions, and says, "You all look closer to death than being alive. Here, just take it. Some stuff I've stolen a little while ago." And then eyes over at Wood, especially since you took that picture of her daughter made for her, and then just kind of like scowls at you. So
Wood is
5 greater, 5
glowing
superior.
with no remorse.
Are you still do you have?
Hmm.
Do you still have it, Wood?
I think
Did
she
you
would
give
have
it back?
swiped it back. Yeah.
Okay. If you haven't given it back,
The lesser
Um,
was spell recovery, right?
Lesser spell recovery, yes.
Your 2 interactions with her have been trying to haggle the court entry fee and now stealing the drawing.
Wood is just after good stories. That's all they're after. And the fact that Kella is a mother who loves their child, that's a big enough story that Wood is just giddy.
I'm using my superior immediately.
Zdravie.
All right, Prisoner 13 will immediately do the same. She is now at 50 HP. So that was 4 superiors left. I don't know who else took any.
I took one.
Okay, so 3 left.
I mean, okay, yeah, I'll take one.
2 left.
Is there still a lesser spell recovery available?
Yes, there were 2, and I took 1.
Okay, I
will
didn't see
take the
that.
other one.
One. Okay. 0 spell. So what is left is 2 superiors as well as 5 graders, and as well as 1 weak rejuvenation. And I can remind you what that does. 1 fatigue, half your class features rounded down, minimum of 1, and helps with a sort of a weaker injury.
1d4.
How do I roll spell recovery?
1d4 plus 1 levels of spells.
1d4 plus 1?
Yeah.
Put those
And
anywhere
then
you want.
We can get a level 3 and a level 1, a level 2 level 2s, 4 level 1s.
Exactly.
Divvy it up however you want.
Obviously, you can't go over what you can maximum have. So you can only have 4 level 1s, then you can't go past that. Okay, so all spell recoveries are gone. 2 superiors. Anyone want them? Because Prisoner 13 will take one immediately if no one says anything.
Uh,
Not once.
I
Twice.
mean,
well, she's gonna
I
be
could
greedy.
use
He is
another.
missing a hit point.
Yeah,
She immediately takes one.
I think it's fine if she takes
38.
another. Should I take the other one? Or should I take a greater? Or should I take the last
5 graders are
superior,
left.
and then all of us take a greater? Thoughts?
Do it.
Alright, I'll take the last superior, and everyone gets a
Yep.
greater.
Everybody's taking 1 greater?
Yep.
I will add 1 to myself. I don't use them much, so I've accumulated a few.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. There you go.
Okay. So what I'm going to do in this instance is that really no need to go on to the normal map we've been on for so long. I can just describe the scene. You go up the steps, and as you are in the Panopticon, you see these sort of classic little red lights kind of swirling around, bouncing off the walls. Chaos ensues as you start to see even more bodies that are on the ground that are mangled in contorted ways. You see off in the distance that woman you saved, that other tiefling pirouette, it seems like she has a piece of like broken wood in one hand and like a piece of like rebar in the other, as there are now several skewered corpses on the walls. She shanks one more and sticks them into the wall. She kind of just gently looks over to your group and does one of these and slowly walks into the darkness away from you to the west. Off in the distance, you can hear the sounds of grunting and fighting. It seems like that sort of human barbarian you saved, as well as the sort of elven ranger, have teamed up and are fighting a different group off in the distance. And as you get closer to the exit, Keladarkhope leads you down to the gates. She stops, hushes for a moment, and then turns around the corner, and then she looks into the infirmary. She says, "Oh, it's a fucking massacre." Oh, at least she sees tucked underneath the beds a few of the doctors. She just does one of these. They kind of crawl back in, but around them there are about half a dozen or so bodies that are, there's no even blood marks, they're just bodies are contorted and like twisted and snapped. And then you see gently sort of floating out of the room two of these spherical orbs that look at you and audibly say, "No longer working for Rime Zentarum. This one will float and forever be friends with our new champion." And behind them, you see a very dandy halfling, non-binary person that just sort of snaps their fingers and waves at you as they sort of dance gleefully and towards the east. It's fucking chaos everywhere, as it seems like most of these sort of grunts that are now filled in Revel's End of the Zentarum are just getting slaughtered left and right. You don't see anyone with symbols of Bane or anything else. It seems that they're soldiers or whatnot. Very few are clearly somewhere else. And then finally, they lead you outside. The snow is softened a little bit. It's still the dead of night, probably maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, so very dark out. As you hear a creaking sound, that as you arrive, there is this elevator. It's pretty much like a dual platform, so there's always a spot here and a spot at the ground level, and it just flips, just like so. So there's always a platform, and then once the mechanism's triggered, the opposite goes down. Keladarkhope leads our merry band to one of the sort of platforms. It's probably about like a 20-foot by 20-foot large, almost like wooden plank with several chopped sections. There's a few crates and barrels and whatnot, and then with a pull of the lever, you hear a and then slowly the winch shifts, and as you descend about 100, 200, 300 feet or so, the cliffside's massive. You see a group of Zentarum look at you and start pointing aggressively as you begin lowering down to the docks, and they're quickly trying to figure out how to reverse the thing. And then finally, you see a hand, just a hand, wearing white silk gloves, grab the nearest Zentarum and just pull them back from the edge. Now, give me one moment, and I will bring you all to our final map.
Final map, let's go!
Final map, oh my goodness. So, you finally make your way towards the docks, and as I said, it is 1, 2 o'clock or so in the morning. The snow is still falling down, and as you finally, with a heavy lockdown, Keladarkhope grabs nearest person's shoulder, looks to be like Robin, and kind of says, "We have to hurry up. There's no time. They'll be down in just a minute or two, and I know there's still more guards down here. Listen," and she goes, and you could see she sort of points over at Prisoner 13, who just looks elated, like they haven't seen the outside. Even looks up, like searching for the sun, obviously not there, but just breathes in, sighs, spits on the ground, cracks their fingers, and says, "My boat." These fuckers wouldn't touch it. She points at Kella and sort of wordlessly she nods. "Come. Of course, it's always a good idea to have a way out. I've ever told you about my maze runner they stole a little while back, there's a trick. Kella? She nods. Kella rolls up her sleeve, and already these sort of like just a fragment of those tattoos you've seen on Prisoner 13's arm. Hers glows slightly. Just a reminder of what that looks like. So Kella has just like a tiny little bit at the top of her forearm that kind of glows. It almost looks like in this sort of runic, sort of dwarven style, like flowing waves. Kella looks at you and says to the group of you, just get me to the boat. It'll take a minute or two. And once we're there, we can zip out of here faster than anything they've got. At least to, Neverwinter. The ruins on this thing should keep us going for a little while. And then once we're there, obviously, big city. And the Zents don't have full control. There's plenty of other factions at play there, and we can just we'll find a way. And then she could hear her sort of muttering under breath and say, at least I'll be able to get some money for you, honey. And with that, let me bring you all to a new map. So, your mission is to make your way to the Maze Runner. Start it up. Get the hell out of Dodge. Close all this. Let's see.
No one is voicing opinions about the lesser rejuvenation, so I'm going to take it.
Yeah, just take it.
Thanks,
Alright.
yours. Go for it.
Let me make sure I got everyone's tokens again. And Mirror here is sort of just following along, just like, okay. Just one person that she's had a prisoner this entire time, and someone working for this other agency, clearly sort of like calling the shots, and she's just sort of, well, can't really do much of anything here. So for a brief moment, what you'll see is you can move your tokens in the sort of first two rows wherever you like. It'll make sense. In just a moment, I need to clear this out so I don't break your site. Close that. Boom. Let me change tunes and loop this bad boy. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Adventurers, do you see your tokens?
Yep.
You move your token in anywhere within that sort of two rows. That is fine. You run past the warehouse and docks. You could hear the sound of Zentarm agents behind you, dozens and dozens. A few are already in your sight. The Maze Runner, if you look at the map, is all the way to the southeast. The Dark Hope nods and says, I'm gonna need some time. Just get me at the helm. Get these runes activated. We can get the fuck out of here. Everyone, please roll initiative.
My God.
Come on now, Stare, this isn't a pleasure cruise!
So, Voda, why is your initiative hidden? Voda, I'm gonna remove your initiative. Re-add yourself. You had a 24.
Yeah.
Try that again. Select your token.
If I didn't have my token selected.
Maybe. Yep, this probably was it. All right, 24. I'll fix that for you. Boom. Obviously, go ahead of our NPCs. Boom, top of the round. So, You have a lot of ground to cover. You need to make your way all the way to the southeast. That is where specifically Kella needs to be to start up the boat and to protect her while she does so.
This ship here?
All the way to the southeast. Correct. That is the Maze Runner. We add our friends to the initiative. By friends, I mean the Zentarum agents here. Recruits. Thugs. You see someone who looks like they can hold themselves a lot more than these casual grunts. Voda, you're up.
And dang, this is a lot of ground to cover. Let's try and. Oh, we're out in the open, aren't we?
Yeah, wide open.
Stick. I don't know how relevant this is going to be, but wings sprout from my back.
Ooh.
This is the bonus action. 10 minutes. I have flight. I'm assuming just as same as my
Same movement. Yep.
Which is, of course, 45. That doesn't seem right.
God damn.
Are monks just naturally faster?
I think so. I think they do get speed buff.
So I'm going to be here 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
I think I did that math right. So,
Plus 10 feet. That's 45.
and I'm going to hurl my quarterstaff at this gentleman here.
Go for it.
I'm sure it's probably with disadvantage.
Yes, we'll say that is with disadvantage. So you
It
start
is,
flying,
it is for
the snow is just sort of like falling down. Twilight illuminates the sky. You see that sort of cold air as it sort of bounces off this like almost frozen water. With a wind, it just kind of.
It's perfectly fine because it flies right back to my hands and I can do it again.
Hits. So it flies through the air, thump, crashes in, almost topples over. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. All right, doesn't fall in, but I'm gonna say it falls prone. It's just kind of reeling.
Go next.
Go next, Kella. She looks at you all, grabs into her pouch. She has like this little bandolier, and she pulls out a potion that looks to be almost like bright, sort of like vibrant, like neon yellow. She chugs it, throws the topper, and then just chucks it, and you hear it crash against the wooden wall to the west. And she zooms. She drinks a potion of speed. Her speed has been doubled, so instead of 30, she can move 60 as a base. There are a bunch of enemies and wasn't expecting to go so early, so she will just line up a shot, take a shot at the other one on the bridge. Longbow fires true. She just kind of waves. Of course, her damage is broken. So basically, she two arrows. Second one, he kind of resists the first one. The second one, he thunks right into his chest and falls face first and tumbles into the water and splashes dead. She waves at the group to hurry up. As she does so, this sort of hooded Zentarum agent, you could see that sort of dragon on the back of their hood. She sort of nods and wordlessly draws this crossbow with energy sort of flowing from the bolts. She runs into position 5, 10, 15, 20. And who's she going to shoot? She looks at prisoner 13 and shouts, "She's loose! She's loose!" And fires twice at prisoner 13. both go wide. She ducks. That's the assassin. Brock, you're up.
All right. My eyes lock onto the assassin. I kneel down a little, and then I leap 60 feet all the way over in front of the assassin using fucking psi-powered leap.
Wow.
Cody is completely shook again.
And I'm gonna attack twice.
Go over it. Yeah, she was not expecting that.
I love it.
Ooh. That's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
just
will take advantage on the damage. 17,
Okay,
I
well,
guess.
17. Slashing at her arms. She's looking at you, but you can tell her focus is staring at prisoner 13. There's almost fear in her eyes.
Are you able to try and push her off? Do you have any abilities that would?
With a crit, maybe. We'll see. I'll let him make a save here because that crit.
Holy.
22.
That's
Baba Booey.
24.
24.
Yeah.
All right. So she's pretty nimble at being an assassin. So she's gonna make a save with a 1. Okay. And I'm sorry. Even with saving super dangerous guys at the end, you just boom, and the momentum pulls her body. She twists and she's like, and lands in the drink. Splash. It's
This
gone.
character
Or like
rules.
it's trying to like find where to go. She's out of initiative for a moment.
I look towards the others and just smile. That's it.
All right, nice. Prisoner 13. She kind of like shouts, "Good on ya!" and just sprints, trying to catch up at you. Their little legs. She is going to dash. Come on. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 times. Just sprints down the way. Wood.
Wood is going to. She's going to scooch over here. Whoop. And then, because we are in. Ah! Roll 20, why would you do this to me?
What happened?
It was just inconvenient. No,
Okay.
okay. It's okay. Sorry for triggering panic. So from at this square, so 2 away from this gentleman, so that one, I am going to cast Calm Emotions.
Ooh.
And the circle is its radius.
"20-foot radius." Keep in mind, yeah, you can always just do the measuring with that. Perfect. Careful, that will hit Brock.
That's. I mean.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Brock. I'm trying to calm everyone down.
I mean, you could hit all the enemies without hitting Brock if you just moved it to the right a little. Or is that the limit of your range?
That's the limit of my range. If I move it up a little. Oh, let me.
I might be able to just miss the bottom one.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to get these 3. And just the recruit at the bottom won't be able to get the.
What is the size?
20 radius.
Can you hit this? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, you can hit that.
Is it bad if Brock gets hit by it, since or the creature becomes indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile toward? So
Creatures
not
of your
hostile
choice.
at
Okay,
all.
yeah. So you would just make him not want to attack us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
yeah, that works.
Go ahead. That's fine. Yeah, because haven't really had to worry about charming your own allies
Yeah.
like that.
So, Wood throws a bunch of pamphlets into the wind, like just some cozy romances that kind of smell like marijuana, and like everyone just suddenly feels chill. Or has to roll a Constitution or a Charisma saving throw. Get a
Charisma
DC
save.
15. If they fail,
Okay.
they get the munchies, and they just want to hang out.
Munchies and just want to hang out. Oh. No one should be in prison, man. That's lame. Oh, yeah. You're the scary lady. You can go on. Go ahead. They just gotta wait prisoner 13. Just don't mess with us, man.
As the vocal component, Wood shouts, "Shaka bra, bro!" And that's my turn.
Ridiculous. Nicely done. Robin, you're up.
Yeah, Robin will move his 30 feet and take a dash action. 15, 30, and then will cunning action take another dash action.
Hell yeah.
Sneaky boy.
And end my turn here.
Alrighty. The recruits, whoa, man, so fast. So these three are just chilling out, vibing, now that they are calmed. Creature can be... For the whole duration, do they make another save?
If it takes damage.
If it takes
or
damage.
its allies taking damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so all those recruits here don't do anything, but there are 4 of them all the way to the southwest and are seeing this whole thing happen. They are pretty far away, though. So I think what they would do is try to get to a spot where they can take some pot shots with disadvantage with their light crossbows. They just kind of hunk over the edge of this large trading vessel they've sort of captured. And are going to fire a total of 4 shots. We'll spread it out. 1 at Kella, 1 at Prisoner 13, 1 at Brock, and 1 at Robbins. First one, Kella. Disadvantage. Goes wide. Prisoner 13 goes wide. Brock also goes wide. And last but not least, Robin goes wide. All the bolts just flying through the air. Thugs, one of them just chilling out on the ground. Whoa, I found a bug. The rest
yeah.
to the west in front of the warehouse grab their maces, shouting, "Alert! Alert!" And they are gonna just dash because they are out of range. Swarming wood. Oster, you're up.
Alright, I will... Ooh, with them moving in close, I'm going to move... Alright, this... Actually, if I just don't go close to them, I'm going to take a dash action and go down to here, and then over to there. So that puts me about there. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, dashing. All right, give me 1 moment. I have to add something. All right, top of the round. I just added reinforcements. Probably misspelled that. Whatever, doesn't matter. To the initiative tracker. Voda, top of the round again.
Alright, well, let's just clean up these guys, I guess.
If you deal damage, it's going to release the other 4 from their
From the
Just
they'll
Shaka
see it.
Raz.
What if
Mhm.
I hid them first? I'm gonna.
Or actually, you're like 10 feet up in the air already,
Mhm.
so.
I am 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah, they're focusing wood right now. Pushing them in the water doesn't count as damage, right?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Can I? See, so I was here. Can I grab one like just from directly above?
You would have to descend 5 feet, and then you could.
Deal.
All right, descend 5 feet. We're gonna do a little contest. You can do athletics, and they're gonna try to resist. I roll 13.
No.
You do
10.
not grab him. Swats you away.
So that was one attack, right?
Yeah.
So I could hypothetically try again.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's gonna make a separate save.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
You guys.
Rough day for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, rough day for me. I need to get wood out of here.
Yeah, what
Could I move wood behind me?
Wood is flaring
for-
a hand up like, uppies!
Do you want to pick wood up, or are you trying to move wood behind you?
Which of those is possible?
Both would be, but I would say if you're just shoving wood sort of behind you, that's fine. They'll probably get an attack opportunity against you, Voda. If you're trying to pick up wood, no attack, but I'm going to need you to make a, this is your choice, a sleight of hand or another athletics check. It would be pretty easy because wood's not,
Okay.
they're small, so.
I will try to sleight of hand. pick
Okay.
it up.
Easily,
Okay.
yeah. Just
Finally.
pull wood
I
on
think
shoulder
counts, I
back.
guess.
Like a feather.
Like a
Okay,
feather.
So now I can fly.
Yes.
somewhere with
Attack,
wood.
they'll still swing at you,
Which is
but
totally
it'll
fine.
just be against you. Yep.
That's totally fine. Where is a reasonable spot?
Yeah. Let's say that was your bonus action.
You do some quick measurements here because I did use 5 feet of movement already. Okay. I can move to here
Okay.
with all of my movement. Wood, you're coming with me. And they can take some swings at me.
Yep. 2 swings. They are going to have advantage because they are 2 of them next to each other.
Attack tactics.
Yep.
Both miss.
16 is a
Too
miss.
fast.
Too fast. All right, Voda. Anything else?
Go next.
Alrighty. We're just gonna say Mira is always just with prisoner 13. So she's not actually in combat. She's just like the NPC that has good old-fashioned plot armor. She's always in the back and just fades out when combat starts. Kella, though, is not. So she is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Sees them all drugged out of their mind. 55, 60. And keep in mind how this map is designed, why I love it so much. I've used it twice now. This is a 20-foot ramp, so meaning that this fall is 20 feet. So if you want to run it around it without possibly hurting yourself, you have to use the stairs. Extending your movement, like so. So that's 60. No, it's 50. Sorry, I lied. 60. Then she dashes like so, runs down the way to the dock. starts sprinting as fast as she can. Bow on her back. It looks like she has a bag with personal effects and is just running to the maze runner. Assassin's dead. Brock.
Water.
This feels like a bit of a stretch, but can I make a perception check to see if like we're gonna get ambushed or something?
You could hear it. It's you know that there are going to be people coming, but you can make a perception check to see where reinforcements will show up. That's fine. 5, you got no clue. The sound's too loud. You just hear just screaming that prisoners have escaped from everywhere.
I think it's probably a good idea if I stick with Kella. I will. I think technically I could move 120 feet if I really wanted to.
God damn.
I think. Jesus Christ, bro. I think I will regain my psi-powered leap and do it again.
Do it again.
Going to here.
Yep. Thud on to the dock.
And I think I will ready an action. If an enemy gets within range of me, I will attack.
Okay, works for me. Same deal, Prisoner 13. She is dashing, trying to catch up to you. 30. Everyone's going, oh, Shaka, bro. So they're ignoring that. She's not nearly as quick. Wood, you're up.
Okay.
You're currently on Voda.
Yeah,
I set them down.
Oh, all right, then never mind. You're not.
Okay. Indifference until the target takes damage or witnesses allies taking damage. So how long does the calm emotions?
Let's
Concentration
scroll up.
period, I think it said.
1 minute, thank you. So that's 10 rounds.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to casually, and by casually, I'm just gonna switch.
Concentration now.
It is concentration, so as long as I don't get bonked, we'll be good. Thank you, Voda. I will.
I think it looks like the stairs are over here.
Yeah, exactly. Stairs are here. This is just a drop. It's supposed to signify that there's a level here.
Okay, so we go like this. If we're scooching.
Sure.
Okay. Actually, I'll place myself next to Prisoner 13. She seems like she has her shit together. Yes, so I'll end up taking the route that I depicted by dashing.
Sounds good. Sprinting along the way.
And that'll be my turn.
Perfect. Robin, you're up.
What kind of damage am I risking with a 20-foot fall?
2d6, and I'm also going to need, because it's more than 10 feet, I'll probably make you make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
We'll just take our movement. It's 35. 40. 45. 50, 60. That was a dash action.
Yep.
And then I will bonus action, cunning action, dash action.
All right, look at all them actions. Yes, a lot of
A small
actions.
helpful tip: if you drag your piece around, it should have like an arrow measuring distance. If you right-click on a spot, it'll like add a pivot point so that you can like do a longer shape and keep the number.
Thank you.
Makes it a lot easier to keep track
Mhm.
of that, yeah.
And I will end my turn.
Perfect. Most recruits are still zonked out of their minds, but not on the trading vessel. Again, more crossbow bolts. Since you are in range now, almost, they're going to make themselves so they are
Suck 'em at
right
him.
at the edge. Two at Robin, two at Brock. Brock, you're up first. With disadvantage, goes wide. Now 2 bolts at Robin. Twang, twang. Both just flying over your heads. Thugs. I still have 2 that are not mind controlled as they rush Oster with clubs held high. A total of 4 attacks with advantage at Oster.
2 of them
Miss. Miss. Crit and crit. Uh-oh.
hit. Sorry, I was looking at the previous.
No problem. 7 and then 12. A total of 19 bonketings. Oster, you're up.
That's 19. He does not like that. I'm gonna use. Where's my? There we go. Misty Step,
Classic.
and that's 30 feet of
Mhm.
get away without needing to
Yep.
anything else. And then I will take the dash action to move a total of 60 feet to there.
Cool. Works for me. Reinforcements. As I said, obviously, they're going to make their way since it's still pretty early on. We're going to say that some are appearing from this side of the bridge. Three gunslingers. There's a little tongue twister. 3 of these gunmen just kind of run forward. Their handguns already drawn, getting ready to start shooting. I'm going to add them to the initiative. Oh no. Okay. It sounds like there are going to be more and more reinforcements every turn. And you can almost hear that there's just a large group of them coming eventually. Voda, you're up.
Okay. I want to make things difficult for these gunslingers. I'm going to cast Elementalism
Okay.
and create just like a... Let me draw a little shape.
Sure.
There's a small cloud of smoke right here.
Hello. Okay.
They can't just shoot at us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's the size of the smoke?
Oh my god, what? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my. Rosie just.
What happened?
Or I'm somewhere. Oh, hold on, I'm coming back.
Oh,
I.
did you put
here
yourself like in the void somewhere? Oh, you were way off
Yeah.
the map.
She
Okay.
was
Damn.
hitting the up arrow, I guess.
I
launched in space.
forgot to put blockers at the edge of this one. Sorry.
So yeah, I'll make a little distraction there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you know how big the distraction is?
It is just a 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay. Well, I got smart there for you, so it's just a little something. Little splash.
Right? Yeah, smoke in a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
It smells foul.
Oh, okay.
I can choose the color and scent, and it smells terrible. Like
One of them
farts.
starts puking.
Let's see. So we are making good time. That's good. I'm gonna just stay here and be a distraction as everyone else keeps going south.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Go. One of the Zents starts puking off the edge because of the eggy farts. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 30. They move forward, raising up their guns, and you are making a distraction, so I think they're going to fire at you, Voda. Total of 2 pistol shots. One goes wide. Second one connects.
I have. If this works, it's going to be incredible because I'm going to try to deflect the attack.
Ooh, okay.
That does hit. I'm going to try to catch
Magic
this
14
bullet.
poison. Oh, okay.
So it needs to. That's 22. I'm not sure I can do it. No, but I can reduce the damage to just 2.
2 points of damage. All right, I'm gonna say it's just even the magical piercing. So you catch it, the poison just kind of just falls off the shot as it just sort of slightly like bruises your palm, and now you have this fucking like metal
focused
bead.
in, and I'm like, I see it. I whap it aside, and it obviously hurts me, but
Smack it away. They're amazed and they're like, "Ooh." That's their turn now. Kella is just dashing, trying to get there. Ooh, almost. That is a small drop. So, yeah, she's at the edge of the pier. Here's right behind her. Brock, you're up. What are you thinking, Brock? You're muted, by the way.
Damn it. I just feel like there might be someone on the boat, and I'm worried about there being someone on the boat. Well, I guess if I use this, I think I can use this once more, and it'll be fine. I will use another psi-powered leap. I think I'm gonna dash so that I can move 120 feet.
Ooh.
Onto the boat and like check it out a little, like look around,
Sure.
make sure there's no one here.
Yeah, perception check.
Perception.
11. Yeah, you don't see anybody.
Fails.
Go ahead.
Is that technically a fail?
I wouldn't tell you if it was a fail or not. You just don't see anything at this point. So basically, I'll give you a little description of the Maze Runner. It is not a massive vessel. It's basically like a maybe 60, 65 foot, but there's no like massive bottom deck. There's a small like compartment. It's pretty open, but the strangest thing, as soon as you step on it, you can almost feel like magic is like charged within this. Being a dwarf yourself, you can almost feel this like thrum. It almost feels like that you're underneath, like in the mountains kind of deal. Like that's sort of innate, sort of in dwarven bloodline of being at home within, even if you weren't ever even underground your entire life. It's that sort of sensation that's within your bloodline, and you sense it. And now, being on it, you can sense that there are 6 runes that need to be activated at the back of the boat for it to "quote unquote" turn on correctly. But you don't see anybody nearby. Minus the guys at the opposite vessel.
I am going to use Tactical Mind to give myself a D10 bonus.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well.
No.
swear this happened the last time you tried to use tactical knife as well.
It's fucking me. Okay, well, that's it.
That's it. Prisoner 13, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets to here. Wood.
All right. We're gonna continue to be dang. Boop. Boop. We're gonna scooch and be in front of prisoner 13. And on the way of scooching there through the zigzag I illustrated, I'm gonna go in between her feet, kind of like a cat would.
Okay.
And just be inconvenient in that way. Next.
She kind of shivers a little bit. Robin. You're up.
I'll try the 90-foot special again. And end our turn.
Okay. All right. Zipping along on the initiative here. I'm gonna move, get in range, take shots. And they are 2 shots at Robin, 2 shots at Kella. Go with Kella first. Crit. Bolt thunks into her shoulder. A 9 piercing. Still 2 shots at Robin. 1 bolt flies true, grazes your arm for 9 piercing. Thugs at the bridge are just going to desperately try to catch up with you all.
I think I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay.
So that's half, so 5.
So 4. It's half rounded down. All right, those are my thugs. Oster, you're up.
Damn. Can't quite get all the active. Would I be able to from like here? No, not quite. I'm gonna aim at the yeah, I can't get anybody other than the sharpshooters if I want to try. So I'm gonna aim at the sharpshooters and cast Fear.
Ooh, okay.
And actually, before I do that, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my innate sorcery. So my spell save DC increases by 1. And I have advantage on attack rolls with sorcery attack spells.
Wood, can you post Calm Emotions again to see if Fear would trigger it to break?
Excellent question. I would post it.
It said they're immune to Charmed and Frightened for the duration.
No, other people seeing this like happen on them. You know what I mean? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because when you take damage or witness its allies taking damage, so this technically isn't taking damage, so this won't break Calm Emotions.
All right.
Sorry, they're just having a bad trip. Just keep the good vibes going.
All right. So I will post Fear.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I just had it up. Ah, there it is.
All right, 2 of my gunslingers. Let's see it. Wow, Christmas. All right, 1 fails, 1 succeeds.
If you want to re-roll after, I have a. Where is it? Heightened spell, so I could apply disadvantage to.
Okay. I'll re-roll.
I don't know if you want.
That's okay.
I mean, the 22 would pass, so.
Yeah, no, it's I would re-roll. I wouldn't know that. I'll take a 21 though.
All right.
Oof. Good idea. I was expecting to roll 23, 22, and then 21. But
Yeah.
one of them is definitely afraid.
All right. And then I will move my full 30 feet of movement down.
Love it.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Reinforcements again. Now, let's see where they are coming from. 2. Give me one moment. The eastern edge, you see a small group of sort of veteran fighters rush down with their long swords in tow, adding them to the initiative. They scream, "Oi! She's escaping with those fucking..." And then they just sort of see that this is just chaos. Still, it sounds like something or someone is on their way. Voda, you're up.
Home stretch, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab Oster and move like half speed with him? My wounds furiously.
You know what? With your full action, yeah, no need to roll, and then half
So
speed.
I went
He's bigger.
10. So 10, 20. So I can get Oster to here if you'd
Okay.
like to move there.
All right. Thank you.
And again, I'm kind of just bringing up the rear. Is there anything cool I can do with my bonus action? Yes, I can do patient defense. I'll take the dodge and disengage action as a bonus action.
Nice.
So I am taking up the rear and dodging.
Sounds good to me. All right, one of the Zents are afraid, so they are... Let me check the spell here for fear. Where are you? Here it is. Frightened creature takes a dash action, moves away as it saves round, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to say in this instance, since how the map's designed, he's going to run off the map and not even be a part of this combat anymore. So they are gone.
Thank you.
Nicely done. One of them stopped puking, so they are back to their senses. So I'm going to go... What can I see from here? There is a lip down, so it's not just like a clear line of sight. They would see the people all the way here, but I don't think their pistol could reach that far. Not Voda, would. I'm going to make a quick perception check to see if I could see you from where they are.
If they can, it'll just be a little
If they
red tip of the
can.
hat.
Yep, it's a little red tip of the hat, but I'm going to give them disadvantage, even though you're within range normally, just because it's a tiny little bit. Disadvantage.
It's a big hat.
Yeah, just the gun slips out of their hands. I still have one more. This one. That's the edge. Now they actually have sights on you all. They are going to take a shot at Voda with disadvantage. 16 goes wide. Bullet zooms over your head. And they are... And that's all they can do for now. They're just desperately... People are just taking shots. Bullets flying past. Bolts stunking into the wood.
Sequence.
Massive escape sequence. Kella Darkhope reaches the edge of the boat. Lunges over. Lands, grabs one of the sort of like coils of rope, waves a Brock, and then immediately goes 5, 10, 15, doesn't even matter. She gets to the wheel and starts pulling up her sleeves, tucks that picture that her daughter drew for her into her pocket, and starts putting her hands on the ground. And as she does, runes start to glow. And as that happens, you hear a sort of a whoa, sort of warbling from the boat, turning on. And as she's doing that, you begin to hear like the sound of chaos that was happening away from you all sort of stops. It deafens. And you begin to hear a voice sort of echo out, and it says, "You lot are so interesting. But let's just say I've been a bit preoccupied to greet you properly. Well,
God, is this the warden?
let's have some fun, shall we? Let me change music. And now, here we go. If I could spell, that'd be cool. As Kella does that, ticker starts. 1 out of 6 runes have been turned on, quote unquote. I will tell you right now. If you are not on the boat by the 6th rune, you will be left behind.
Uh-oh.
Keep that in mind. You can see it on the map. That is 1 out of 6. There will be 6 of these markings here. As that happens, you hear this sort of magic warble and just slap down right at the edge of the dock. Almost, you know what? Fuck it. The magic is so strong, it's going to propel this guy, throw him into the water. He's going to splash. I'm going to say that breaks the calm emotions, because it kills one of them as they fall into the bridge. And finally, you see a small sort of like group of these Zentarum just magically gets dropped down into place. Standing in this group of soldiers, you see what appears to be a like 6'2", 6'3", looks to be human, but tiefling actually. They have their hand in their sort of palms as they just almost sit there floating as if seated. Kind of look at you all and say, carry on then. Let's make this interesting. You see this.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going full metaphor. All right. So, I need to add more people to the initiative.
No.
We already have gunslingers. Luckily, their turn would have already happened. Brock, you're up. Okay, this guy fell in. I like it. He just tumbled in because all the magic exploded and killed him. I'm not gonna worry about it. Hey, Brock, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna dash back north, and I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. Pashik the Red. This halfling individual, the magic just sort of crackling all around them, steps forward, kind of pushing the grunts out the way, sees the group of you. As he says, "You bamboozled me. You lied to me. And for that, I will see some God, corpses amongst the snow! And snaps as a small mote of fire leaves the tip of his finger and gently, ever so gently, land right here. The fire expands, grows larger and larger until it can't control it anymore. He gets all on you all. Big baboon. All right, so that is this. He will cast that at 4th level.
Oh my god.
30 points of fire. Everyone in this radius here. Circle, linger. Purple
Yes,
is
please,
a
make it.
20-foot.
He's gonna destroy the whole dock.
It'll set it on fire. Yeah. It's snowing though, so it's like a frozen dock, so it's not gonna be too easy to do. I need everybody in there to please make a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Dexterity.
And it's half on a success, right?
Half on a success. So that is 30. Half is 15.
I will use my evasion ability to take that thing.
Ooh, excuse me. So big old explosion. You evade most of the fire. Some of you not so much, but you resist. The bridge kind of sets on fire briefly, but then since it's so cold and frozen, luckily it doesn't just immediately ignite. But we'll say it is a bit damaged right now. All right, up next, Prisoner 13. Sorry, I was just trying to find a little. There we go. There's the bomb. Oh, look at that big old boom. Get that. So now that the whole reinforcements, she looks up and sort of sees briefly what looks to be like the warden. Looks at the maze runner. Kind of grabs at you all, especially you, Oster, and she kind of looks you in the eye and just says, "Let's just get out of here. We'll deal with them later. No use like this." She kind of grabs her arms, scorched. Fuck it. And she sprints towards the boat. "60 feet. That's her turn. Veterans. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're going to dash and use their whole turn to start to surround you, Voda. That's that. Wood.
Joseph.
Yes.
So we've established that Wood has a few things going for them. One, they have mommy issues. Two, they are a slut for stationery, like can foam from the mouth just looking at it. And so, question. So the Warden's, very much loves his mom. We've established that. And I have seen the mom's handwriting, and I am looking at the Warden now and can see like this almost feminine beauty about him. So using these pieces of information, can I cast Disguise Self and try to make myself appear to look like what might be the Warden's mother?
Post a description, because I feel like you still don't know what she looks like. You don't even know what species they are. But it's an interesting idea. Level 1. Okay.
I can upcast it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but what I would say is, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. You may upcast it if you like. Don't have to.
I don't have to. And I get the sense from your tone that, this is a long shot, and I want to throw in a Hail Mary as much as I can, so I am going to Do my... What do I... I have 1 4th level spot available. So I'm just gonna... Even though there's no technical benefit to uptasting, I'm gonna try anyway.
Alrighty. Yeah, so as you tell, you know what? Tell me exactly. What do you look like? What's going on?
So, Joe, a fireball has just descended upon us, and as a response, a beautiful woman with some curling horns around her face appears. There is some long, glowing locks flowing around her. And, like, the nose is almost like a Roman, I guess, style of just sharpness. Like, I look beautiful. I look like a loving maternal figure that would probably be of Wood's best dreams or something. And I will turn
Getting it.
and look
I'm getting
at and I will try and look at the warden and say, I raised you better than this. I love you, but you need to let me go.
He looks at you and says, cute. My mother was a human. Kill that one first.
You know what?
And you notice all of them turn and point their crossbows and pistols at you, Wood. I am going to mark you. You have the top attention of all of them.
You know what? Thank you for letting me try.
I'm
gonna keep the form. I'm gonna keep my form though, and I'm gonna look damn good.
You're gonna look good.
I'm gonna look damn good, and I will, as a bonus action, take a healing potion. Next.
Okay, good idea. Robin, you're up.
As muted. Okay. Do I need to do anything special to get across the gap onto the boat?
Just as long as you have enough movement.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot jump. You can make it.
I'm going to jump onto the boat.
Okay.
And I guess yell at everyone else to hurry.
All right. Well, on the boat, you have partial cover anywhere you're standing, so you all have +2 AC against anyone taking shots at you. Alrighty. As he said, kill that one.
Your mother.
Your mother.
Cut you off.
It's just even funnier that you just say your mother.
Your mother has great handwriting.
All right, 1, 2. So that is 5 shots at Wood with the Ren. This is just for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 flies and hits. 8 piercing.
8 piercing.
All right, all of them would also another 4 shots at Wood. All go wide. Lucky. As the rest get into position where they can. That's their turn. Thugs, I still have a few of them, and they are just going to dash, start making their way down at the bottom of the dock. The assassin will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, because they're quicker than most. Guess what? They also have a light crossbow. Fires twice at Wood.
No hits so far.
No hits. All the bolts are going past. Fire! Guess what? I immediately shoot with everything within range, all at you, Wood, again.
Jesus Christ.
It's points and a volley. So again, the idea is I'm thinking of almost like a commander that's just sitting here, floating in this like magical chair, just says fire, and then just rains of bolts and shot all at Wood. Let's do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5,
19's the
6,
magic
7,
number.
8, 9, 10, 11 shots. All right, 19's the magic number. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You guys stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Oh, 2, yeah.
But
One we
I ain't done yet though. So 2 hit, 9 piercing. And with disadvantage, now a total of 3 shots from the pistols. I'll go wide. And the assassin, 2 shots. 1 hits. 12 piercing, 17 poison.
Okay, that is. All right, I'm down.
Wait, hold on. How
Oh,
much over
no.
damage was that?
20 or 12 plus 7 damage or 17, so that's like 29. So
It's only
Like
3
three.
over damage. Is that the last of the volley?
Yeah, that was the last shot.
All right,
Was
I'm
the,
going to use my reaction to use a psionic power to shield you by. No, it's not that. What is that? 10. Shield reduce that damage by 10.
okay, 19 damage.
Sounds about right to me.
Arithmetic. Okay,
All right.
we're still partying.
It's just scoffing. Oster, you're up.
I am going to drink greater health,
Yep.
and let me see. That get me up to 31 again. So it's worth taking the risk. I'm gonna move 30 feet, and I assume that guy can take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it was one of the veterans.
One next to me.
Yeah, he's gonna take a swipe at you. Miss.
All right, and then I will take a dash action to go another 30 feet. Yeah, that's action, bonus action, movement.
Alright. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Voda, you're up.
Right. Time to become a fucking nuclear bomb is what it's time to be.
Um,
I'm
Sorry?
gonna imbue myself with energy.
Ooh.
Because we still have like how many turns before the main runners
Yes,
actually
it's
started?
5 turns, but you could see that Prisoner 13's running towards the dock as well, and her runes are glowing the same way
Ooh,
Hill's is. So in theory, it could speed up if both of them are doing it.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, because her main thing is these two are clearly working together. Get the fuck out of here, and whoever's there, great. If not, you're dead. So
I'm gonna do the cool thing
okay,
alright.
because I want you to roll a whole bunch of dice.
all right.
I'm
Got 'em.
gonna. Can I float into the air? Oh my god, it's all messed up with my. Okay, I'm 10 feet in the air. Can I float
it.
in the air above this gentleman here?
Yes.
Okay. So as a magic action,
Mm-hmm.
a 20-foot radius sphere
Ooh.
centered on me. Oh, this just says centered on a point within 120 feet of yourself. Why did I think this was centered on me? Probably because it says burst. Huh.
Sorry. Yeah, it's they look similar. It's because they're both made by Atlas.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Joe.
So it's centered on you.
I don't think it is. It says centered on a point within 120 feet of yourself.
Oh, then it's you can make a little explosion.
Then
exactly.
I don't need to be flying directly above that guy. I can just choose the awesome circle that it's going to be.
Cool.
Probably going to look like this, and it'll include me in the circle because I'm a baller.
Explosion.
Yeah. So we'll say.
Yeah, if you're doing an explosion, keep it lingering because I got a lot of people.
Yes. I just needed to decide my elemental effect. Let's do. It's like human-looking people, right?
Yeah. It's all humans and like elves and a halfling. Yeah. No tieflings though.
Okay. I will make that lingering, and it's going to be hold on. Lingering. This circle.
Nice.
3d8 lightning damage is what it's going to be.
Just gonna say the fucking grunt at the base just dies. Why not? And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rolling all the dice here. 3 gunslingers. And you notice that Luis sits there as this explosion of sort of energy, and you see it just kind of wash over him. Make a perception check.
That's fine. He's got that aura. 15?
15. You notice that it's a projection. It's not actually there.
Okay.
So a magical sort of projection, but he's just leading it, almost sitting at a desk watching this happen.
It's probably good for us that he's not literally here.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Got it.
Alright, so anyone who fails takes 19 lightning damage.
So 6. It's a 14, right?
Yep. Actually, I believe I also need to.
Half on a success, or is it all or nothing?
It is half on a success.
Got it. So these guys are going to get zapped. So half of 19 is 9.
Okay.
Gunslingers all succeed -1. Yeah, so a bunch of them get zapped. A few of these sort of the recruits with the crossbows fall to the ground zapped. A few others still remain. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. 3 of them die. The rest get wounded as the lightning courses through their bodies. The gunslingers, for the most part, dodged out of the way. 1 sort of took the brunt of it, but they're definitely much more hardy than this sort of grunts. But you have killed now 3 of them at least. And let me get the others. The assassin sees this, succeeds, and guess what? Nothing happens. Not that it would, but you can tell that she moves very much like Robin would to avoid all of this. And Kashik, he tries to move out of the way, succeeds, takes half, so only 9. Again, barely phased. Voda, anything else?
Yeah, I'm also just gonna like. Actually, was that just action? I can bonus action disengage.
Nice.
And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sick. Feels so
Hell yeah.
powerful. I get why people play magic users. Good act.
You're learning.
AoE is good.
AoE is good. All right. Thank you for removing the ranged. So, he hasn't issued any new orders yet. The Zentarum gunslingers get to the edge of the lip there and fire a volley. Actually, they are going to think descend a little bit. Yeah, fuck it. They're gonna dash. Since their pistols aren't as real long range as some of the other shots, they're gonna dash and get into a better firing position and take cover. Kella Darkhope moves to the next rune, turns on with energy. That's her whole turn, activating the Maze Runner. Ready! Bleed, Squeak, Burn, almost. Its form fizzles. Ruse is done, I guess. You're annoying. Points at you, Voda. How about that one and the cat, if possible? Brock.
But I'm not sure how much help I can give you. I think I will here, and I will take a potion out of my bag. It's like kind of translucent, white translucent-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, open wide, as I just shove it down your throat. After a second, you turn invisible. So
Who
you
does?
do.
Oh, hell yeah.
I bought that invisibility potion at the start of the campaign. I was
Hell
waiting
yeah.
for a good time.
That was going to be my next move. I was going to turn myself invisible, but now I can dash.
Get out of here.
I snuggle against you as an invisible kitty.
Get to the boat. That's my action and my Vodar, do you think you're good? So what's your sitch?
I think I'm good.
Okay. You're dodging, right?
I'm good. Yeah, I did the empowered
Okay.
disengage dodge bonus action. Yeah, focused patient defense is what it is.
Okay. I think I will stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll stay here.
Alrighty, yep. So make sure to mark yourself with invisibility. Sorry, my team lead was literally just texting me about something. I'll have to talk to you all about tomorrow's game later. Either pushing it back or maybe reschedule. Cool. Kaushik. All right, so that now one of them is sort of phased away and he's trying to figure out his next move. He has a lot more individual agency, so he... Oh. You see here. You know, 5, 10, 15, 5, 30. Get to the top of the steps. What's the range of the spell? Oh, it's for himself. Sorry, he's got a lot of spells, so I'm trying to make sure to hurt you as much as I can. Brock. He's gonna look at you. Fire sort of fills his hands, forms them together to a singular sort of like mote, almost like a ball of fire, like a fireball. But as he just kind of like launches it in the air and it floats almost like a we'll say like a volleyball would, as it just gently kind of falls and thunks right at you. I need you to please make a dexterity saving throw. What was that?
I know what this is, I think.
Ooh. What do you think it is?
It's the fucking ball, sun thing.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm going to set you on fire. Immolation. Flames wreathe around you as it lands, wraps around you like a Christmas tree wrapped in tinsel. You are now on fire. Flaming ball of light, and at the beginning of your turn, at the end of each of your turns, you repeat the saving throw. You take 46 on a failed save spell in. Okay. Sorry, that's the first time using this as well. At the end of each of its turns, the target repeats the saving throw. It takes 46 fire on a failed save, and the spell ends. Got it. So you're just burning. The burning target. Yeah, I'm just saying. So it's 46. Got it. So he sets you ablaze. Fire wreathing around you. You take 21 points of fire, and after that, swings his hands as small motes of light fly in the air, striking at you. One goes wide, one connects. For sadly only 5 points of fire. All right, you're getting a little toasty. I'm gonna set you ablaze. Prisoner 13, she's going to run to the dock. All right, let me find a little fire emote. Yep,
Yeah, I was
find a little
looking for
fire
that.
emote while I'm doing that. Thank you. She is going to dash 5, 50. Oh, she can't. Yeah, it would get right into the water, so she dashes right to the edge. Veterans. Blocking up. 2 are within range of Voda, who is actually 10 feet in the air, so never mind. As they stand underneath you, Voda, because you're flying 10 feet in the air, they load these heavy crossbows and thunk and take pot
my
shots
God.
below you, point blank.
Be a great test of my skill.
One of them just grazes you. They're not very skilled with it, so one of them just grazes your toe for 2 points. Wood, you're invisible.
I am going to skedaddle.
You got any potions on you? Healing potions?
I do have healing potions on me. Don't worry, we're dashing first because that's stressing me out more.
Fair.
And then I will chug a potion of not a spell recovery. Is greater the best one I have right now? Oh no, I have a superior. And a superior would be 40.
4 plus 8.
8d4 plus
2, 4, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Joseph.
Joe.
Who do we
Joseph.
appreciate? Oh, thank you. You say that now. 31 points of healing. Sorry, you got this.
We're scampering.
Prison escape. You're scampering.
Next, Robin.
Robin, you're up.
There's much of anything for me to do right now, so.
You know what you can do? From here, actually, you know what? Roll me a perception check. Let's see if there's anything on board that might be helpful in this point. $11. You don't see anything in the ways of weaponry. You have a choice. You can help reinforce some of the walls to give you and your other partners a little bit more cover, or you might be able to loot for healing supplies. Your choice.
Well, the healing supplies, if there are any on board, they'll still be there once everyone's on here, so I guess
Okay.
I will try and reinforce the walls.
Got it. Roll me a d20 plus 5. $17. Okay, not bad. Anyone that is on the ship will get plus. All right, let's say plus 3 if it's an attack, Or add 1 to a save, so dex save, strength, whatever it is. As you're reinforcing some of the planks or getting more of a defensive posture of any other spells and whatnot that might trigger you. In addition, you are able to also take the dodge action, so feel free to do that. As you're just basically, protecting the ship. Robin, anything else?
That should be it.
Alrighty. Changing targets, Louise points, and they are going to aim at Voda and Prisoner 13.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. As they do so, let me find the marker. Where is the aim? So I'm trying to do this real quick. Alrighty. Prisoner 13 and Voda are now marked, ready for shots. The recruits at the ship, they're all going to aim at Prisoner 13. Lining up their crossbows. Let's see what happens. Four shots from their bolts fly through the air to connect, dealing youch 18, 25 points of damage. She shrugs in pain. She is officially wounded. Northwards, the recruits line up, wounded, and they fire at Voda. Total of 4 shots. 2 bolts fly through the air and thunk, grazing your arm and shoulder for a total of 15 points of piercing.
Going to try to deflect.
Okay.
And that is this roll. So I will
Damn. Yeah.
catch the 9, and I will chuck it at this guy.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, I catch it out of the air, and it thunks into this guy instead.
I like it. Just hell yeah.
Oh, hold
Still
on.
up.
There's new rules for this.
We can just say it hits. I'm not going to stress out about it. There's so much shit going on. There. You catch it, real cool. You fling it right at him.
Okay.
Little
I
deflection.
think there's like
That
a different
is the recruits.
damage roll for it, but it's whatever.
It's. I'm not going to stress right now.
It's whatever.
All right. The last thug that I got is just running into place trying to catch up with the others. The assassin. 10, 15, 20. At Voda. 2 shots with the crossbow. Oh no.
Second one should miss because he's dodging. Right?
You are dodging. I missed that, right?
Good
Good call. 8 piercing, 19
Jesus.
poison. Second one goes wide, almost hits.
Should have deflected that one.
Fire yet again. It's time to do the same thing all over again. 4 shots. Prisoner 13. 3 hits. Oh, this is bad.
Oh no.
Do you not see your health?
Oh, or I mean her AC. That's what I meant.
Her AC, it is 17.
Oh, balls.
21. Yeah, so she is getting real beat up as she's getting peppered with bolts. Another 4 shots at Voda with light crossbows. Disadvantage. And Voda's AC is 17, so last one grazes 6 points. But guess what? We're not done. Up next, the Gunslingers. 4 total shots at Voda. Miss. Miss. miss,
Let's
and a
go.
miss. Oh my
I'm doing
god!
fucking pirouettes in the air.
At least. Oh my god!
Holy.
Barrel roll. That was a lot of damage to shoot a shot at you. Wow, Oster.
I'm gonna call back to Voda. Do you have that covered?
Nope, I'm getting out of dodge real quick.
All right, good.
Yeah, I plan to
Then-
leave this area immediately.
I am going to take my my action to dash again, and
Yep.
that gets me. Ah, damn.
Yep.
60 would have me in the drink.
Oh, in the drink.
So that gets me all the way to the end of the dock.
Mm-hmm.
I have exactly one spell slot left. Do I Misty Step in?
No, I don't think it's worth
Or
it.
do I...
We should have this round and one more round, I think, if I'm doing my
Right.
math right.
Right, okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action then to drink one of my spell slot potions, which I can't cast the spell this turn, so we can roll next, and I can figure out the slots afterwards.
Got it. Voda.
I am done with this area. I'm going to do a focused step of the wind and disengage and dash.
Okay.
So honestly, that probably gets me to the edge of the dock. Just do a quick little measurement here. Yep. See ya.
See you. Yep.
You got this,
Little
Brock, as I
skedaddle.
say as I fly by.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
And I will use just a whole action to drink a potion.
Got it.
I think I have some
Alrighty.
here.
Up next, my gunslingers. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So they're blocked. They are going to dash and just bunch up the dock. Like so. Get closer in range. Killer Dark Hope goes to the next rune, activates it. Warbles to life with energy. These dwarven runes light up. You can hear the humming, the thrum of this ship. You can almost hear the sound of almost like an engine starting to kick up as you see these sort of soft bluish runes start to glow, creating this maze-like pattern all around the outside of this ship. Luis points his hand, says, "Ready," and they start to move into position. That'd be a bit more beneficial. So what I should have done is position people, and I have not marked anyone yet. This is them moving. Kashik moves to here. That's that. Brock, you're up.
That changes things slightly. I would have to. Let's see. That would be. Be 15:45. Although I am still on fire.
Okay, let me double check immolation. Burning target sheds at the end of each of its turn. The target repeats the saving throw. Takes 46 damage on a failed save. Oh, okay. So you make a save at the end of your turn. If you fail, you start to burn more. That's all.
I think do the funny thing is what I think we do. So I will second wind.
Okay.
And as part of a second wind, I can do half of my movement as a bonus action, or half of my movement without taking attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And do a D10 plus my fighter level, which is 7, so that's 16.
Yeah.
And then that is my bonus action. My action, I will, I think,
Gesundheit.
dash, and then fucking just yeet myself off.
Okay.
Because
Into the water?
yeah.
Interesting.
From a little cold,
you know what?
it's fine.
I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's gonna be freezing, but yeah. So you yeet yourself into the water with a splash. Oh my god! So a little sizzle. You jump into the drink. You're no longer on fire. The concentration breaks. He was like shocked that you did that. And you are gonna get a little toasty though. Not toasty, a little frozen. 7 points of cold, as it is very cold in this
Fine.
water. But
Used
you
to
are
it.
no longer burning.
Yeah. And I'm gonna regain my, for next turn, regain my psi-powered leap. Go next.
Hell yeah. Kashik the Red. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moves up with a block of troops. This little guy tries to find a spot. It moves through some of their legs and sees that you have all grouped up quite nicely.
Uh-oh.
But how far do I have? That's the question. Oh,
What's the yum laughter?
everyone on the dock. You see a mote of fire gently land at the very edge of the dock that starts to grow larger and larger and larger until an explosion of fire. Everyone, please make a dex saving throw that is on the dock. Brock, since you jumped off, you don't need to make a save.
Let's go.
But I will show you, give me 1 second, the size. Actually, like I said, everybody on the dock, so no one on the ship, luckily, is getting hit by this. Fireball! Yeah, it would be like that. And he is upcasting it at 4th level again, because he can. 36 points of damage. Oh my goodness. Mira here is safe. Beats it. So half of that, half of 36 is 18? 18, sounds right.
Ah, you guys are so good at math. Oh my god.
A dex save for prisoner 13. She succeeds.
Nice.
So half of that 18, half rounded down, is 9. You recognize that the fire doesn't seem to hurt her that badly.
Nice.
But she is still fucking beat up. Yeah, everyone else. So half. Voda success. I don't know who Turan is, but Oster success.
Got him.
I'm just
Sorry.
teasing. Got him. Got him. Yeah, so the explosion of fire, but luckily since we're at the edge of the dock, snow is just coming down more and more. Ice is sort of formed up. Reinforcement from the ship. You are almost freed. Kashik growls in anger. It's his turn.
Does invisibility go away if you take damage?
Ooh.
That's what I was trying to look up.
It's a potion, though. So how I would argue this is that if it was a potion drank, you give it to someone, then no. If you do something aggressive, like the normal action, then it should go away. That's how I would rule it. The spell, it would go away, I'm pretty sure. But, you want consumables should be something a little bit stronger, in my opinion, as a designer, because you want to incentivize it to be used more. Cool. Prisoner 13, smoldering. She leaps, reaches over, and goes right to the next rune and immediately activates it. Veterans rush, trying to reach you all. Come on. One of them bumps in, confused that they are unable to pass. They like stumble over this invisible figure. Wood, you're up.
To the point where they fall? Hmm?
You know what? I like it. I'm gonna make 2 of them make a dex save.
Like really throwing in the cat.
Holy shit.
One of them slips and falls. Just bumps into you, tumbles into the water.
Oh,
Dead.
okay. And then... Okay. So I just need 30 feet to scooch. Do you need me to jump or do any save? That would be an
you just need to make sure you have enough movement to get past.
Isn't that technically still an attack of opportunity? Or am I wrong on that?
You can't see me, but...
Yes, with disadvantage.
You could use an action to disengage, though, which may be prudent.
Okay, I will use an action to disengage.
Good idea, because look at that. I would still would have survived.
Yeah, you would.
But I would
have had
definitely would have slashed you.
2 HP. But... Okay, and then I will, before I hop onto, or actually, I'll hop on the boat first. What up?
Yep.
Hop, hop. And then I will use my bonus action to give a little.
Didn't you use it already to disengage? Or are you going to keep the 2
No, that's
HP?
my action.
Oh, use your action to dash. Okay.
No, I didn't need a dash.
Action to disengage.
Action
Thank
to
you.
disengage. Because I was here, and then I can scoot 30 feet.
Gotcha.
And then... So disengage action, and then bonus action, I will use a healing word on our beautiful Auster? Auster? Yeah, cast.
Nice.
Damn, that was a good one. Thank you.
And that'll be it for me.
Alrighty.
So, can I have a rope in my pack.
Yes.
Can I tie it to something solid on the ship and toss the other end to Brock?
You don't need to worry about
by
it
all
if you can do something else because I got it handled.
You can psionic leap while in the water.
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's
insane.
fly. It's considered fly.
Fucking frog. Oh wow, that's fun.
If you want to like heal or search for healing or whatever.
You're basically psychically throwing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll look for healing supplies then.
Okay. Yeah, so we already established you were able to find some healing supplies. Why don't you roll me a d20 to see what you find, or the quality of what you find at the very least. 16, that's pretty damn good. Can you please roll me 2d4 plus 2? Okay, ooh, not great. You find a total of 4 potions of greater healing in a nearby small crate.
Okay.
Robin, anything else?
I'm gonna scooch over here
Okay.
and end my turn over here.
Works for me. You hear in the back, aim! His voice sort of booms, it echoes. Even though this image, this hologram of Luis is way to the north, it seems to just sound perfectly even from where you're standing. Who am I going to aim at? Voda and Oster. Recruits. Yeah. All right. 4 shots with disadvantage at Voda, and then 4 shots normally at Oster. Let's go Oster first. The 4 recruits.
Sorry, I'm actually not dodging anymore.
You're no longer
I just
dodging.
staged and dashed instead.
Got it. Well, the thing is, you are out of their normal range, so you still have disadvantage, luckily, because they're firing way the fuck away from you. So, let's go with Oster first. 4 normal shots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 bolts fly through the air and thunk into the rest. Hit the wood behind you. Total of 9 piercing.
But the fire still happens before my turn.
4 shots at Voda, disadvantage. All go wide. Alrighty. I have 1 thug. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll dash here. That's that. The assassin runs into place. They have a lot more movement. Voda, it is 2 shots. One critically misses. 17. Oh no.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
use
Voda.
a different attack deflection thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna twirl my staff.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna +5 bonus to AC against that one attack.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Bolt flies. Looks like it's about to hit. Twirl it. Boom. Flies off. Hell yeah. Then you hear fire in the back, and again, everything happens once more. 4 more shots at Oster. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 hit. 17 total. 4 shots at Voda with disadvantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them miss. Gunslingers, who are you in range? Voda with disadvantage. 3 shots from the gunslingers with disadvantage. Lining up their pistols. 1, 2, 3, and ignore the last one. Actually, I did have 4. It was a miss. 1 hits at Voda. 7 magical piercing, 10 poison. You're now suffering from the poison condition till the end of your next turn. May not matter. For now.
Add that to me.
Last but not least, Voda once again. 2 crossbow bolts from the assassin. Oh no.
I can't prevent that. It's too much damage.
I am down.
Oh, you're
fall
down?
from the
Wait.
sky.
Wait, hold on. That was against Voda?
Yeah.
Yep.
How much over damage was that?
8 piercing, 21 poison.
How much damage
at
over?
Like
You were-
10. I'm at 19.
Okay. Technically possible. It's
see
a D8 plus my int. God, this fucking thing is so hard to read. D8 plus int.
Yeah, it's,
So
it's
if I
exactly
get
10 over.
a 10
Nope.
Oh.
or an 8, I think it's gonna be really fucking annoying, and someone may die if.
So I'll tell you what will happen. So if that knocks you down, you're 10 feet in the air, down, fall 10 feet, fail death save, and then I need you to roll me a d4 to figure out which direction you fall into.
Okay, I'm gonna use my DM inspo.
Okay.
And what I do is, from below, I look up. I see the arrow, right?
Yeah, it's just a shit ton of stuff firing in.
I fucking whip my hand using psionic power as well. I create a blast of water at the arrow and I knock it off course.
Hell yeah. Bolt flies and almost hits the mast of the maze runner. But Voda, you are alive as that bolt misses you. Wow. All right, mark off the DM inspo. Is gone. Oster, you're up.
I'm gonna drink another potion. And that should be pretty recent. Here we go. Plus 14. And then jump into the boat.
Okay.
And then say, "Same goes," and cast a fireball.
Okay. I like it.
At this group here.
Hell yeah.
Big enough. I don't think I need to describe the exact
Yeah,
placement.
no problem. It's just. All right, so yeah.
Actually, and I will
here.
spend, in fact, because I'm saying that and being petty, I'm gonna spend sorcery points again for my heightened spell. Here we go. You may choose one target of the spell disadvantage. So it only affects specifically Kaushik because he's the one who's casting the fireballs.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right, he's gonna have disadvantage on this. 13, so he fails. The gunners. Okay, they all succeed, and the assassin succeeds. So everyone succeeds but Kaushik. Explosion of fire.
No, okay. I need to roll that.
Since that's, I would like to
34.
pause it. Since that's the second fireball in the same location, can it do damage to the bridge?
Roll me a D100.
84. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
That is pretty good. All right, give me
Is it
one
good for the
sec.
bridge or is it good for us? Real question.
Okay, so this is what happens. It explodes. The bridge starts to break right at the spot where I'm kind of centralizing here where the art is. Kaushik takes the brunt of it. But even though you kind of could see this, the camera kind of pans over to him, you see that as some of his clothes get burned away, it kind of turns, and you notice that half of his face is actually covered in these sort of draconic scales. These like red scales that kind of cover him, kind of lifts his like undershirt back up. So he takes half of that because he is resistant to fire. He is
Officer's like,
Kaushik
"Oh,
the
cousin."
Red after that. Oh, hey! Someone else with draconic bloodline.
Except my skills are, what was it? It's not bronze.
Gold?
It's brass, I think, is the lightning.
Brass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So it burns a little bit, but as that happens, the bridge sort of breaks open. Kaushik rolls out of the way, prone. We'll say he wastes his whole turn just trying not to fall into the drink. I'm going to make the assassin where she is, same deal. So she kind of rolls off, but doesn't need to end their turn because they are much more nimble than anybody else. The Zentarum gunslingers, though. 2 of them fall into the drink as the bridge splits open, killing both of them instantly. The other 2 are knocked to the opposite side of the bridge, prone. Hell yeah, Oster, big play. He took out 2 of them.
And then I'll find somewhere with as close to cover as I can get at the other side of the ship.
Nice.
Oster
Voda.
loves cover.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I may be able to repay the favor here. Can I swoop down?
You don't have to get me. You can if you want to, but
Waving
like,
us all off.
I want to do the cool thing.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah. All right. I'll just. I'll land here and I'll crouch behind some barrels. Maybe take a potion.
Okay. Yeah. 2 of
That'll
them
be it.
in the drink. Nice. Half the gunslingers are gone and just collapsed on the bridge. The rest kind of 5, 10, 15. Gonna remove their statuses. And I'm gonna say they're gonna take some shots in desperation with disadvantage. One at Robin, 1 at Prisoner 13. First one at Robin. 15, I believe, goes wide. Yes. Bullet zooms past your head, Robin. And this one at Prisoner 13, disadvantage, zooms past her head as she ducks. Kella moves to the next rune. 1 more rune is needed. Ready! You can see the rest of the soldiers kind of get into place right at the docks. The others in the opposite boat line up, get ready with their crossbows to unleash another volley. More people jump, get ready across the bridge. Kashik just kind of like stands up and kind of brushes his head. And in anger and sort of like a sense of failure, he starts just walking away. So he is out of combat. Brock.
My sheet's broken, but I know I had 1 left. So I will go over by 5 feet. Hopefully not provoke an attack of opportunity because I'm in the water.
You're in the water, they're not paying attention to you.
I will use another psionic leap, and I will come out of the water, kind of like lounging back a little, and I am snacking on one of my pastries. And I will.
Is it soggy? Like, what's the texture
No,
like?
please. I keep them in good water-safe pouches. And I will float my way over to the boat, and I think that'll be it. I don't think I really need to do anything. Just snacking.
Just snacking. And with that, finally, Prisoner 13 goes to the last room. Her sigils glow along her arms. You finally hear this sort of engines, quote unquote, line up. The core inside, you start to see this light, sort of bluish glow from within. You can see that the whole inside is sort of lined with these like crystalline structures that bring the Maze Runner to life. As the ship turns, shifts, and immediately ignites and speeds down away from Rebel's End. People at the dock look in almost disbelief. Go ahead.
I give everyone that's looking just a little wave goodbye as I'm still stacking on a pastry.
And that is sort of that last shot that we see as all of you now on top of the Maze Runner zip away from Revel's End. You have successfully rescued prisoner 13. You have rescued Mir Rahir. Have also found and saved Kella Darkhope, the sort of hidden condition. Now, do a little fast forwarding, as what happens is that you all are heading to, give me one moment, change the tunes. So at this point, the maze runner kind of moves through the iceworks. You could see everywhere you've been that this thing is zooming with a fair bit of speed, but you don't feel the boat sort of rocky. You don't feel like you're going to topple over anything. Prisoner 13 takes a sit down, hands still on the runes. They sort of glow with sort of warmth. She looks at you all and sees and kind of pats the ship. Didn't think I'd ever see this again. You know, she looks at you all. For being a bunch of adventurers, and somewhat lousy ones at that, you all aren't half bad. She smiles. Everyone else, me over here, kind of sits down in disbelief that she is freed. Kella Darkhope walks over, kind of looks at you all and says, "It seems like I'm out of a job, and well, you know that you've made some friends here," but she sort of points off in the distance, hand on her face, sort of scratching her chin. They're going to keep hunting us. There was something that warden, that Louise, was doing. I don't know yet, but maybe we'll get some more info. Kind of thinks and looks back. For now, I suggest we all take a moment, sit down, and as she does, one moment, probably are a little chilly. She grabs hold of the wheel of the ship, traces a small rune as heat sort of billows off from it. It's not the, it's not some of the fanciest places you might find in Neverwinter or Waterdeep, but it'll keep you warm for a bit. I suggest you take a moment to rest, eat, maybe sleep if you can. It'll be about a couple hours or so till we reach Neverwinter. She just goes, finds a nearby crate and just sits down, looks off into the distance. The rest of you, at this point, have recovered and have gained a level.
Go.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, with that, what we'll do is, as this is sort of a part one of a two-part journey, our final shot that we see is you all leaving this prison in success. Once the shot sort of leaves and we see the ship enter into Neverwinter proper, we finally get this sort of shot back at Revel's End. The dock half burning, few people frozen in the lake. Kashik the Red walks over to the sort of hologram of Louise, just frustrated. You can see we sort of wordlessly, the camera sort of, you see hands up in the air, sort of walking in disbelief as we see Louise sort of look out in the distance, stand up, and we hear him say, sort of echo on the wind, "Just as I planned," and then walks away. Adventurers, again, congratulations. So, I think with that set up, I know we want a little bit more for epilogue and stuff, but this is not the end. This is just the beginning of our next part, which is Hand of God. This will continue pretty much right once you return back to town. obviously, everyone here is first priority. I would love to continue along with you as our journey. If not, no big deal. Don't feel like you have to. But that would be obviously my preference. You have gained a level, so what are you all, level 7, right? Or 8? Perfect, you should be level 8. Sounds good. What I will do is, I think if this is cool with everyone, March 24th, we'll keep the same Tuesday slot with this. That way, it gives me a week to sort of set it up because, unlike this one where I had some things to kind of base off of, next one is just going to be 100% me. So I want to make sure to get some maps, some notes, things like that of the sort. How this will work differently than Prisoner 13 is that this one will be more of an exploration. We'll have a quote unquote world map where you will be exploring the Underdark. So rations, supplies, random encounters, that will be much more of a thing. The journey in that will be, instead of like one day basically in the prison, this will be overexpand of like maybe a week or two in the Underdark trying to figure out where this sort of hidden vault is. You will also be accompanied by Prisoner 13. So it will at least be you all plus her. If you wish to change and be a different character or something, that's fine too. Just let me know. We can get all that sorted. I'm just going to keep this game and basically retool it and just make it into Hand of God. So that way you don't have to change character sheets. Like on your side, nothing will change except the title. But we can do all that later. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Works for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I had a blast. I hope you all did too. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Kicking some ass. You all did great. Here is our theme that we'll be using for our next campaign. We used it before, a classic. So yes, Hand of God.
Can I also retcon something? Because I thought of something way fucking funnier.
We can.
As we're driving away, we're boating away. I would like to use my telekinetic teleport thing where I can like move things, and I would like to teleport a pastry with rime meat with a little bow on top of it, right on the edge of the dock.
All right, I love it. I love it.
I'm giving you a hug.
That's the final shot. As we pull away and we see Luis sort of walk away, and we're like, "Oh, what's happening next time?" Camera pans back, the fire, the like frozen dock, and all we see is that little pastry, the little bowl, just sitting nicely, and we see the shot of Revel's End looming in the back.
Probably
Hell
should
yeah.
have pouring out of some part of it at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a little smoke coming off the top. All right.
Goddamn.
Well, chat, if this is still live, thank you all for joining us. Please make sure to join us next time for Hand of God, continuation of this sort of mini campaign. Yes.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.